yeah.
Yeah, Billy, how come you're not picking on him? You only pick on me and Artie.
What's that? Pick on who?
Yeah,
Who? Paulie?
our pal.
Woody? I was picking on Woody.
Yeah, he should be.
Well, Woody makes a nice trek to come here all the time.
He did make a nice trek, and then Danny couldn't make it out with him. He said Danny's homesick.
Oh. Red, white, and blue flu. What time of year?
Blue and gold flew, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Danny Ott, good guy up there, put me up in his house last week. Thank you very much. Daryl Ronaldo, the old Super Teddy's boys, a big shout out to them as well. Take care of the media crew up there. Take a look at how Upstate gets it done. If you haven't seen it, go in the group. They did a real nice video of the tournament last week.
That was a really good video.
Nice job editing that. I love the pictures of the bucket run with the inset. That was terrific.
Yeah, picture in picture. So here we go. It looks like we're finally ready to play a little sea hose. Hagerman just getting through their call off.
The track is dried up already.
Yeah,
Almost 100% from when they wet it at the hydrant and the nozzle. But
yeah.
Hagerman's going to get a freebie here.
Hey, home field advantage. Here you go.
A practice shot right here. You guys used to wet your course before practice? Did a little bit at the hydrant.
Well, after the first run, I would wet it.
Oh, yeah, that's because you missed. Here comes Hagerman. Sounds like the truck's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, sputtered
Really
out of the hole.
tapering in. Fishtail at the hydrant. Water across the track. Quick reaction.
Never really clicked
Shut
at Art.
that off.
He went for the handle. I was never on.
Nah, trying to make up for the truck right there.
I think 3:58 to the cones.
Time for Hagerman. 1:06.45. 16:45.
They came in with some speed, Art, but
Yeah, it looks like the truck was laboring a little bit, and we still 3.5 to the cones.
Still
Just
got it in, yeah.
maybe. But
On line to be number 5 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
I always feel like Cola's got a really good stick hand. Sometimes I almost feel like he's pulling it before he even gets there.
Yeah, look, just like the state tournament run they had where the truck sputtered a little bit, he tried to make it up himself on the ground.
Yeah.
And,
Tournament like this, only 10, 12 C trucks. You don't need to do that.
got to get water in the truck.
Yeah,
The
just
water on the top.
Give your nozzle man a chance.
I think he thought the truck was breaking up, but the 3:58 was still a good time, and
Yeah.
he was there with plenty of time to put a big number up.
Could just be the way it sounded in the headset.
I don't know. It sounded for sure like it sputtered, and then he brought him in with some heat. Maybe he knew it sputtered,
Maybe it's those windshield wipers that are going off.
All right, speaking of heat, here's the Farmerville Bandits. Look at this thing. This is a hot truck right here.
Well, you can tell this is Artie's last broadcast of the year.
He's getting itchy.
Really
Look at him.
giving it to management here.
Oh, my gosh. That's tough.
You get a little nostalgic later.
That always goes over well.
It's crazy how he put it across the water, went across this track, but there's really not water at the hydrant.
Oh, it jumped over a patch.
Yeah.
Right where the hydrant man's going to step, too. I mean, it's really...
It's kind of that, or it's really in the right in the brake marks.
The only hydrant man that'd be in trouble is Mike Mara out in the middle. He might get into a little bit of it. But yeah, folks, there's a little gap. Oh, and we're back. All right, folks.
42.
3:42 to the cones for the Farmingville Bandits right there. Sorry if you missed the audio at 13:25. I think he missed the handle, too. I mean,
Yeah.
that could have been in the 12s.
Yeah.
Definitely double clutched it down there. I almost thought he might even.
Missed it, took a knee.
I don't think he was confident that he had it on, and then he pulled the handle down.
13 and a quarter. We'll see where that comes out in the wash. That'll be a lucky dog type number, I think.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some 12s.
No doubt about it. Good times last week at the Islip Town drills. Looking at those, I mean, some heavy 12 numbers there, boy.
Yeah, there was like 4 12s. And again, not always the easiest. I wasn't there, so I didn't see what the daylight situation was like. But sometimes when you go to run that race and it's into dusk, you're going from that last, all of a sudden, the last 75 feet, you really start to pick up the light coming into the hydrant.
It wasn't too bad for C-Hose, but B-Hose was a little tricky.
B-Hose always gets started. That's where you see the numbers start to go into 8s. And
only 5 teams, so it moved along.
Yeah. For a 5-team drill, though, I mean, the numbers are really, I mean, I remember the old 7th Battalion drill back in the day at Hempstead. But, boy, what great numbers there were.
Yeah, I think the only non-12, was maybe East Islip, and they had a mistake at one end or the other, I think, of the hydrant. So, I mean, they were all capable and did run their run.
Nice ladder shots, too. East Islip turning it on this year.
Yeah,
Look at
later
that.
in the year.
today, 10 points right now. Again, we're going to give Selden their deal. They're
Tournament leader. Selden up.
I don't know, no B truck today. They didn't run B ladder or C ladder, or maybe they're just not running ladders. Sorry, just not running
No ladders. No ladders.
So here they come with C ladder. Dave bringing them in. Got a tight line, tapering it into the hydrant. Going to be right on top. Water's in the hose. Going to be about a target hit up top. Can they get busy? A little struggle on the brake. Finger down on the front.
Not bad.
That's going to maybe jump in front of Farmingville.
Selden's best shot in years right there. Wow, first place shot for Selden. Look at that.
Yeah. All right, well, 353 to the cones. I thought Davey gave him a really nice ride there, Rod.
Great shot.
Gave him a shot at the hydrant on both ends, really. A really nice ride for Dave. And they made it come through.
Yeah, I thought he
made it come true.
Tapered it into the hydrant, gave him maybe parked a little bit, but still he was in a good spot.
And was doable.
Yes.
Great shot on the target, too. I mean, he nailed that first water. Good, nice-looking shot for Selden. About time. Long time coming for that shot.
That's got to be borderline team record for them, right?
I think so.
No,
I think they ran a 12 somewhere a couple years ago.
12-9,
Yeah.
Going out on a limb here, but I think they won a 12-9.
That's definitely the best I've seen in a couple years here. So last year, 13-8, best time. This year, not even close to that. Great job.
So Bayshore comes to the line. Hilo's still doing some maintenance down there at the hydrant.
Oh, he'll stay out there for 3 days if you let him.
Yeah. So Bayshore wearing some shirts today in memory of Jocko. On the back says in memory of Jocko, 2 teams, 1 tribe. On the front says Redskins with a Bayshore FD, but it's in the font and style of the West Islip Sea Truck.
That's a sweet
and the relationship there. Both teams, their names derive from the Indian tribes.
Indian heritage, and right next door to each other, obviously, bordering towns. So the track is clear for Bayshore.
Nice tight line. Look where they're lining up here.
Yeah, well, look who's running hydrant.
Oh, that's right.
One of our announcing brethren back on the truck, Paulie.
Take the timing line out here if he sticks his leg out.
Give it a go.
1291 last week at the Islip Town for Paulie.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for it here.
Mole bringing him in. Nice and tight the way he likes it. Right on top of the hydrant. Oh, he stumbled down.
He went down hard, folks.
Yeah.
He's feeling it on his hip, I think, or maybe his knee.
And I think it's his hip.
Anthony goes back and puts the hydrant on.
Oh, shoot.
I think that's Anthony. Chris Coward getting water. He's going to stop it.
Wildcat jerseys up top today.
683 when he opened it, folks. 8-3. So Paul is up and moving around, but he's moving slow.
He's not looking very happy. I don't think he liked that drop. That was a hot drop, I'll tell you that.
Well, to his credit, he's not trying to do it half speed.
Oh, no.
He's doing it. He's
going after that
for
one hard.
Yeah, I mean, Mole, I think he, like the spacing, Mole really tried to bring him into the hydrant. double clutches. Chuck a little frustrated at himself. Robbie Sharp now is on target. Chuck a little frustrated with himself. I think he either crossed or just wasn't confident enough to pull the stick.
I don't think he crossed it a little
That's
bit.
still going to be a 12, guys. Truck was flying. He brought it across.
Time for East Islip with penalty. Run 2.97. 12.97.
3:45 through the cones.
Boy, he really brought him in hard there. It looked like he jammed it a little bit there.
On to be
Just
number
wasn't-
11 on your programs. The Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
And a real low 12 if he would have got that at the hydrant.
Yeah, I mean, it changes everything up top as well. The water's
True.
up you know what. But
I thought water looks good today. I mean, no problem with that. I mean,
No.
it's jetting out the truck now. You guys? Seldom 3.
I don't know. Ask Chris.
58, I think it was. 58, maybe?
It was good. It was good.
So our first 12 of the day, again coming off a little bit of a hiccup at the hydrant with Chuck.
For sure. Big hiccup for him.
Yeah.
12.97.
But again, they have
First
10
place.
points right now, so they're going to hope that just stays in the mix to keep their momentum going.
You know, we throw the accolades at East Islip and Hoses for years now, and rightfully so. Chuck's had a little bit of a tough year down there. You know, truth be told, he hasn't as consistent this year, and I'm sure he'll come back
That
even
kickball.
stronger next year. But you know, it happens.
He had battled injuries all year, too.
Yep.
The kickball injury really hung around.
Yes, it did.
Who knew?
Hey,
The
listen,
kickball would be so
he
devastating.
showed up to work one day just to talk. He could barely walk.
Really?
And he's like, all right, I got to go to practice.
All right, it goes West Sable on the line. 9.5 points. Second place right now.
Frank pulls it out. And again, in the middle of the course. Into the hard break. Michael is off. It's a hard right. He goes past, almost into the guardrail. Again, Frank was a little deep. It's deep in C ladder as well. And Michael, you know, he makes that hard right turn, but he barely got the, now the flap is up, he barely got that coupling to the face. Usually he catches it.
Did he
and
touch it? Did he bounce
and
off it?
that's unusual for him.
I don't know if he touched it.
I think he went
think
right by
so.
him.
The time for West Sable. Run 5.80. 15.80.
Again, folks, it's hard for us to see from the arch. I don't know if he brushed the face of it on. I don't want to
On to be
disrespect
number 12 on your programs. The Hobos from Central Iceland.
from up here. It looked like he went clear across it. Just never saw that before.
Yeah. You know, you could see he made that bailout and to make the attempt, but again, he was a step from going to the guardrail there.
His momentum just took him right past it. It just tells you how the hydrant really helps stop you.
Yeah, and
Count on that.
he's taking that different approach, that different angle, running the straight. So, you know, he's going more to the guardrail when he cuts.
He's cutting hard, yeah.
And all season long, I tell you, it's the most consistent race for them. 6 out of 7 times in the 12s this year going to that contest.
There you go.
So, no luck there. All right, CI on the line here. 9 points. 1 point behind the leader. It's a tight mix up top here.
10, 9.5.
It really is. See, I can make some hay right here.
Sure can. That's 12.97. Hey, only a few teams left.
Hey. Lindenhurst as well, sitting back there.
North Lindy coming up there, so it's
Miller Place going to
shaping
look
up.
to slip in there.
So again, we got the 12.97, the 13.22, 13.25. My microphone is really strange.
Yeah, you're all over the place.
What's going on?
Oh, and the Wolves are back. That's right.
The target smash is back there.
Target Smasher had a nice day at Islip.
Yeah.
Here we
So
go.
here we go. Danny Jackson goes out to the middle of the course, starting to bring it back in now. See what could he got dropped. Scott is off. He's got right on the hole. See if Ryan can put it on the flap. Nice approach. Nozzle on target hit.
Hey, nice job there by CI.
Going to be in the mix, right?
Yeah, that's.
Definitely.
I got 12-7.
Okay.
No
It
doubt.
was a controlled drop at the hydrant. Again, give your hydrant man a chance at it. Scott hooked it up nice, handled
Time
it. Smooth run.
for Central Iceland with penalty. Run 2.78. 12.78.
First place. 12.78. It's going to knock down the East Islip shot.
On the line to be number 13 on your programs. Yellowbirds from Copeg.
44 to the cone. They were 41 in ladders, 44 here. Typically, you would see a faster truck. Danny might have got off a little bit earlier here. Typically, you see a faster truck and hose.
So between the two C races, they had a 10th and a half added to their time.
Yeah. But again, the weather's definitely coming into play today too. It's just
I would think so.
Perfect. Yeah. This is perfect sea truck weather right here.
Well, how many penalties have we had already? Right, and between
Right.
sea ladder
A lot.
3/4 of the way.
I mean,
through
this is a
COs.
day like Phil would be over there with that carburetor, waiting the thing out before sea ladder and sea hose, right?
It's like Lindenhurst State was
You
like
guys
this
used to
all
park
day.
next to us in CI at the CI invite, and we would be deaf by the time we went to go run.
Oh, all day long. I mean, they had to shut them down for 3-man ladder. Stop! I'm trying to run 3-man. Especially at Ridge. Ridge was all day long, and it echoed through the whole place.
Boy, we love you.
Hats off to the Carrot/Bow families in the racing industry. I mean, Chris Carrot's still carrying on the name. Phil's over there coaching in Bayshore, and Phil the driver and mechanic at St. James. His dad did it for a long time before him. His grandfather before that.
Chris is 4th generation.
Long lineage.
That's a lot.
4th generation.
A couple of uncles and cousins thrown in there on the side.
How many people can say they're 4th generation, right?
Every one of us. Just not racing.
Here comes Kopech. Charlie bringing him in. Sits it down at the hydrant, kind of a bus stop. They go, goes across the street. He had a clean shot on it. That truck just seems like Charlie's frustrated with it. Just seems like he can't, when he gets on the gas to get out of the hole or out of the way, he just can't do it.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a bus stop at the hydrant. I was a little surprised he missed that.
Time for Kopech. 1:05.21. 15:21.
Yeah, it's been a rough contest for him this year. So I think he was just trying to get something done there, and that's why he tried making it happen. All right, first time we're going to see the Wolves on the track today in the motorized contest.
Yeah, again, no ladders to the 3-man ladders. They made the
On number 19 on your programs, the Wolves from Iceland.
7-6.
Wolves really turned it on the last couple of weeks. State tournament, 12:55, 12:70 last week at Iceland. Town drill.
Yeah, a few bodies shy today from what I hear.
Yeah, they're missing a climber or two.
I'd say 2.
Josh still
two.
I'll go 2.
Josh is still nursing his foot. Jake had prior plans. He wasn't racing earlier this year, so I guess he couldn't make it out here today. But he had a great day at the Iceland Town drill too. I mean,
Yeah.
one step short of making a big shot at the state tournament would have been a nice 4-pointer maybe. The helmet breaking today. Saw him drive in this giant red truck. I'm like, man, you karate kicked the nozzle out of Rodden's hand and you drive that big truck. I feel bad for that town. Hi, the women and children. The helmet's on the track.
Again, Mike Welton driving here. Shout out to his dad, Alfie, here today, watching the drill. First time in a while Alfie's been here, so it's
Got
good.
to say hello to him this morning. Yeah, he was down here by the arch. Yep, and he still is.
Yeah,
right on the
there you
side
go.
of the arch.
All right. Truck's been running great for these guys second half of the season. See if they put another penalty up there like everyone else has been doing so far today.
It's a good guess, Bill.
Yeah, I'm going to go yes.
Yeah.
Typically, if they do, it's in that 48, 49 range.
Yeah, he's usually right on the number.
Yeah, pretty much dialed in. Mike rolls out. Coming in pretty good, nice line. Tapers it in for Heavy. Heavy is off, right-hand turn, and he slips under it just as he went to hit it. Looked like he was going to get it, and his feet went out from underneath him.
I don't know if his body was in the right position on it. It looked like he kind of reached out to try and hook it up. Didn't look fluid.
It looked like the truck bounced a little bit coming into the drop there. Wasn't the normal smooth-looking drop.
Time for Iceland with penalty. 19.63. 1963.
342
42, a
right
heavy
there
shot.
for the Wolves, so we predicted it.
Number 20
Yeah.
on your programs, the piston office from North Lindenhurst.
Almost like we know what we're doing up here, folks. I mean,
Squirrels get nuts every once in a while.
yeah.
All right, this is probably the fastest I've seen North Lyndhurst truck see ladder before. What did they have? They had a 44, I think they had.
Yeah.
No, they were only 49, I think.
49. I thought. Well, either way, they're usually not the big penalty team, but that'll just show you how fast these trucks are running today.
There you go.
Just got
Coming
Rice
back
getting a
to
little
that.
heavy-footed these days.
Yeah.
So 12, we got the 1278, the 1278 CI, 1297 East Islip. Down you go to a 1322 Selden, 1325 Farmingville, and then it goes to a 1521 of Kopech's the lucky dog right now.
So Selden right now
Selden.
guaranteed at least a point.
Yeah, three
with their
teams.
13-2.
3 teams to go, right? We got
I think that 1322 is a lock.
Knockers, extinguishers, and snails.
Oh, there's 3 left. My bad.
That's
Three
all right.
left.
But still, on the stat predictions
I
on
always
our thing here, it's 98% that they're going to get a point.
9.5 points right now for the Knockers. So, again, the 10 points of East Islip is holding second. The 9 points of... Oh, wait, no.
Oh, 10 points was leading the
10
tournament.
points is
Did
leading.
West Sable have it an 11? Nope, 1580. Sorry. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
And
They're
they have
having a look
9.5.
right
All right, so that's...
West Sable.
West Sable's on the outside looking in. So first and second place have 10 and 9 points respectively, and 9.5 on the line now. With
I'm
North
thinking
Lyndhurst.
that's my prediction. That's going to change right now.
All right, let's see. Scott Rouse holding a pretty tight line, bringing Chris Connell in. Kind of a big shot. He's going over the hose. Gonna need a target hit. Max Medley up top goes a little bit past. Nozzle on target hit.
How did he get that on?
That
was interesting.
He's the best nozzleman ever at putting it on from the side, Artie.
Oh
Come on.
God.
Yeah.
Time for North Lyndhurst. 13.10. 13-10.
So, folks, Matt Smedley goes by the nozzle. Doesn't even go all the way back, Artie. He just gets on the side of it. He's like, I'm good. And he slaps the nozzle.
on your programs. The extinguishers from Miller Place.
Definitely lost something on the hip because of it, but just getting the nozzle on from that angle.
Ducky broke it already. I mean, it was waiting for him.
yeah.
He didn't have to break it. It was all ready to go. That was it. It was sort of like what he had at the state tournament when he had a little trouble and he came back and got it on sideways there too.
I think Scott lost a little bit of momentum in the hydrant, and then I think he really tried to push the speed to get those guys up top, and then got a little bit deep on them. So then Matt took his 2 or 3 steps, went past, had to get back.
Yeah, Scott knew he had to get him there because he definitely dropped him short of the hydrant.
So, but that 13-10 jump.
Have it turned enough.
Nozzle man is set, waiting on the water, and it is on the flat. So got a little swirly up top. He got off the gas a little bit, but not totally.
Time for Miller Place. 19.45. 1945.
Good year, 1945.
22 on your programs. The Snails from Lindenhurst.
Dropped the bomb in 45.
I was going to
Good
say,
year.
not if you're Japanese.
Yeah, I should have dropped another one.
Whoa.
What was in those things? Sony's?
Jeez. What is that, like thinning the herd there?
Yeah. All right. Snails on the line. They were upstate with us last week. Had a nice day up there. Good job in the state tournament. Good bucket shot to get them on the track at the end of the day there. They've had a good season, I got to tell you, in general, Lindenhurst.
Yeah.
Finished last year well, and they picked up this year, picked up a couple of big wins in some tournaments. Joe Hunter, CI.
Got those young guys, a lot of reps, a lot of experience. They all stick together, that team. We've seen it over the years. We've seen teams stick together and keep growing and getting better. And unfortunately, it happens where guys can't stick together and take a step back. So we're hoping the Snails stick with it.
Like you said, they got the young guys a lot of reps on the ladder earlier in the season. They brought Ryan back halfway through the season. Worked out well for him. Put some good numbers up when he came back. But Kevin got to run the ladder. So they worked on a bunch of things.
Good equipment, good coaching, very important. Lindenhurst has the whole package.
Yeah, they didn't take part in the endurance challenge last week at the Point Pleasant tournament, which it's a little disappointing because Lindenhurst has their name on that trophy a couple times. They have they have this Proby endurance challenge, they call it up there, and the Snails put this awesome trophy in with it's like a glass blown snail in the middle. It looks like something that one of those other people would use, but it's right in the middle. And
All those other people.
Not me, but what a beautiful trophy, donated by the Snails.
When the cameras went down.
So we have a little delay, folks. I guess there was a little bit of oil on the track down by the nozzle. Our officials are giving it the towel treatment, soaking it up. Nobody slips. With one team to go. The aforementioned Lindenhurst Snails.
All right. All right, big shot here for the Snails to get their day moving in the right way.
3 points right now.
Billy, is that, we were looking in the stands before. Is that like an old-fashioned drill breaking out over there or what?
Where's that? What are we looking at? I don't know what's going on over there. That looks like something you would have seen in Hicksville years ago.
No, folks, we can't move the camera to it.
No, and you don't want to. Next thing you know, those guys be fighting the horses, and the cops will be out here.
I remember that when the guy punched the horse.
God, how funny was that?
So I'll tell you a quick story. So I'm a kid, St. James's racing. Phil Coward Sr., Phil's dad, still a driver. And it was really tight in the parking lots over there. I think that was the old Sears parking lot, maybe.
Yeah, they raced a couple of spots
where they
over
raced there. And some guy comes around the corner. He's trying to park his car, and he clips the C-Truck. And he was really going slow, but he clipped the fender or something. Phil Coward goes over to the guy, starts yelling at him through the window. And I'm watching this kid, and all of a sudden you see Phil's dad, Phil Sr., he just rails back and boom, fist right through the window, knocks the guy out. He must have wised off to Phil, and Mr. Coward was a tough man. He didn't take any crap from anybody. Just hauled off and belted him.
That was an it's too bad we don't race there anymore, because that was a fun time whenever you went to that tournament.
I raced there once. Glad to say we did get to race there one time.
It was a
That
Harry
was a
Penny
great
day, right?
drill. The fans were incredible.
What's that?
That was for Harry.
Yeah, Harry's
when he
last.
retired?
Yeah, that was a good time too.
Yeah.
We raced there a couple of times while my watch, but I loved it there.
So
Crowd was excellent. All right, here we go.
Here they go.
Tom Weckerly bringing it in.
Nice turn. Oh, he double clutched it. Beth Blendon was going to have it. Double clutched it. Some more Wildcat jerseys.
Yeah, a lot of Wildcat blue out there. Snell's representing. Right on down to the driver.
Is that your jacket that...
Time for Lindenhurst. 13.92. 13.92.
It's got to be a Lenny that Joe's wearing down there, isn't it?
1392. I was kind of hoping the
I
second
agree.
digit was a 2. No, that's a Billy Etzel. Joey's got Billy's jersey. Go easy on me.
Yeah,
Easy one on Weckley and is swimming on it.
Billy's is almost swimming on Joe. Nah, I can't have fun with
Thank
that.
you to the Snails for showing the Wildcat colors out there.
Yeah.
So we're going to go 5 points to CI, 4 points East Islip, 3 points to the Knockers, 2 points to Selden, and 1 to Farmingville, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's going to give us a tie, 14 East Islip, 14 CI, 12 and a half North Lindenhurst,
Oh, the equipment.
9 and a half West Sable.
Tight drill.
Results of the Seahorse contest. First place, 5 points. Number 12, Central Islip. Second place, 4 points. Number 10, East Islip. Third place, 3 points. Number 20, North Lindenhurst. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 6, Selden. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 5, Farmingville.
Wow, look at this tournament we got going on here. CI and East Islip. First place, 14 points each. That's something. I didn't see that one. That was in my crystal ball for the day.
All right, so now here's the question for Bayshore. Is Paul okay to come out and run Hydrant?
I was
I think
gonna
I
say
know
that-
the answer right now. So give me a quick guess. What do you think?
I don't know. Paul looked a little banged up. I don't think he's getting back on that truck.
What do you think, Art?
He's got his life to think about. He's got family. He's
What do you
got
think,
kids.
Art? Quick.
Well, he's got his pride to think about, too.
Well, I just saw Frankie walking with
Yeah.
his helmet, so
Yeah,
I think, I think he's
after
gonna
after that shot,
bow out. Yeah,
Yeah,
he went
it's-
down pretty hard.
Yeah, that was not nice.
I also saw the look that Abby was giving him.
Yeah, I tell you, he went down. He went after it. I mean, that was a hard drop.
I
that was
give
nothing
him-
at all like the one he had on Friday night.
I can understand the competitiveness, and I give him credit for giving it a go. I mean, to me, in his career, he's got nothing left to prove at what he could do with that hydrant. So he put on a show for plenty of people for plenty of years, and hats off to him.
Hey, Fred, you there? Want to go commercial? We doing commercials today?
It's the end of the year. We got that money.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to hear Uncle Bill.
So we're going to jump right to B Hose.
Just like to thank whoever's car I slept in up in Point Pleasant. Really appreciated that.
You talk about hospitality. I heard you slept in a trailer, in a car, in somebody's house. I mean, talk about sleeping around. Usually that's a different definition.
What sector car was it?
What's that?
What sector car was it?
I'd run into one of those guys. I would still be in Point Pleasant today. No doubt about it. They would have got me for a few things. Looked like a New Hyde Park pump run. Short hose, a little hose, motor pump, whatever. They would have had me for a lot more than that in Point Pleasant, that's for sure. But, yeah. That was some night. I guess I wanted to check out the roller coaster in Seabreeze, so I walked all the way down there from Point Pleasant's firehouse. It got cold. It's real cold up there.
I was
this time
going
of
to say,
year.
I heard it was a little chilly. You weren't exactly dressed for it.
No, not at all. I was dressed appropriately, but just not ready for not my hoodie. I think I was looking for Daryl's truck wherever he was parked at, and I couldn't find Daryl's truck, so I just grabbed the next best thing. Random car on the street. But
Imagine waking up to that.
Now, Daryl told me the story, and he said you were looking for his truck. You thought you were in his truck. What color was the truck you were in?
I am not at liberty to
I heard it was black
describe that.
or dark gray. What color was Daryl's truck?
Black or dark gray?
No, the one you were in was yellow. I know one was yellow and one was gray. I heard the story. You know, Art, if it was close, we'd say, okay, honest mistake.
No, that was just that was out of necessity. I was going to go into hypothermia if I didn't get out of the elements, you know.
Imagine waking up to that grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Well, that was earlier in the night when they poked the bear when he was sleeping. A couple of pea pickers tried to keep him in my place, I heard. They said, we didn't hold him back. We need an army.
Guys, you push camera 8 to the middle of the start line.
We got to move camera 8 to the
Too low.
start line. Yeah, Lenny's got to get on that. By the time he gets in here, does something. Since he just wants to go around and interview people. And you know, one thing I do miss today, no poor Washington means no brownies. Thank God Lenny bought some pretzels along. Yeah, these microphones are in and out here right now. All right. Got Hagerman on the line, a flaming truck. Uh-oh, Artie's getting ready here. What's good? How's that, Fred? You good? All right.
Quite the festive mood out here today in Hagermanville. The music in the background, the scoreboard crew doing their thing.
I was going to say, it feels that way. You know, I like the move that Suffolk made years ago to come to Saturday. I mean, now you can enjoy the day. You know, I love Hicksville, I love Labor Day, and now it's West Hempstead. But one thing I think about that tournament is you got to go to work the next day. That's really the end of summer.
That's a reality check.
When I was a kid, we used to come down from New Hampshire. We'd come to the Hicksville tournament. That was always a big thing. And then I remember the last thing.
Next contest to be run is the B-Hose contest. Same record at 7.55, and it's held by West Hempstead. First time on the line to be number 1 on our programs. Our host for today's tournament, the gamblers from Hagerman.
So you came down from New Hampshire.
So, and you knew, so after the last bucket was dropped, and Dad would stumble into the car. We'd all be ready, get ready to go. Mom would have to drive us home, no doubt. And we'd all get in the back of the pickup truck, and I'd see Friar's Tavern in the back window as I was leaving Westbury, and I'd know that summer was over. It was back to school for the winter in New Hampshire, which is a long winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good times. Always a lot of fun at that tournament. Remember, we were kids who used to make the necklaces out of the pop tops from the shaper cans. Real good stuff.
So, yeah, the season is winding down again. Labor Day weekend here. We still have several tournaments to go. Basically racing through most of September.
Yeah.
So,
Good stuff.
really, racing season turns out to be, with tournaments, just about 4 full months. So,
Yeah, we're gonna have the next week. We have the double challenge rail, I guess, out in Ridge, right? 12 o'clock next Saturday at the Ridge facility. We've got the town of Babylon, town of Brookhaven double tournament. So that'll be fun. You can see your state champion out there. The Snails will be there, Copaig, Brookhaven town teams as well. Selden's going to be out there, Farmingville. So you have some good racing out there as well. All right, one of those teams on the line right now, the Hagerman Gamblers. Now the Brookhaven town team, we'll see them out there. See, here they go, bringing it in. All right, Cola hammers it. Water's in the hose.
2:55 open.
One
Nozzles on. Not a bad hit. This could be a nice run.
Good shot right there for Hagerman.
I got 4.
Time for Hagerman, 8.37. 8:37.
So Hagerman throws a shot up there.
On the line to be number 5 on your programs, the Bandits from
Pretty
Farmingville.
much saying, come and get me.
That's it, 8:37, not bad. Here's your Farmerville Bandits. Last time out, 8:22 at the state drill. Good for 4 points here at this track. They were real tight that day. I mean, look how tight he is right now. But Justin was so tight on that hydrant. If he didn't put the water in the hose, it was gonna hurt him. All right.
Lenny's going on lunch break.
Thank God. Don't put a mic in front of him. He'll eat the mic too.
Guess he's on a union schedule.
All right, Farmerville on the line.
Putting coffee on his. Oh, it's catch. Farmingville coming off a 1 point, right? 1 point shot.
1 pointer there in Seahos with a 13-25. Just a little little miss on the stick there by Justin. Could have been a bigger shot there.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 Russos and 2 Stewarts on this shot. Check this out. Father driving, nozzle man is his son, and 3 brothers on the back.
Really making it funny over there?
Track is clear. Making our way in. Hard break. He's on top of the hydrant. Got that adapter's really facing down, isn't it?
Yeah, he likes it that way.
Yeah. I mean, that's
305
right.
on the stick.
Yeah, real tight there.
Time for Farmingville. 8.78. 878.
Back-to-back eights.
I'm going to be number 6 on your programs. The Slowpokes from Selden.
Hey, 4th place in Seahos. Haven't said that in my lifetime. But here we go. Let's see what they can do. I'd love to see them back up this Seahos trophy with a B-Hose trophy.
Yeah. They got a couple nice
I tell you, they're gonna be drinking some adult beverages over the night with that shot. That was a good-looking run by them.
They've had a couple of B-Hose shots in the last couple of years when Cotty's hit, and they ran some nice shots. I remember one at the CI Invite, I think, a couple of years back. And
the Ford administration?
I remember they ran a...
Ronald Reagan was president? Connie Sr.?
No. They,
I'm only kidding with you, Richie.
they ran one, I remember a couple of years ago, they ran a nice shot, and they ended up not scoring. It was, the 8-2, 8-3 range, I think.
Right.
And ended up getting bounced out like the last team on the line.
Oh, that's man. You know they were fence watching there in that 13-22, hoping that was going to hold on, and it did.
Yep.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. It's nice when you have a full complement of people. You got a breaker, you got a nozzle man.
Yeah.
Usually they run the 3-man.
They run a lot of 3-man hose.
Right, now they're carrying that confidence from Seahos as well. So
Sure thing.
it goes a long way, folks.
Let's see what the driver does here. I always find out what happens with these drivers. Like Darryl gets excited, and all of a sudden you're through the arch in the second half of that event.
See what Dave can do here. Bringing him in, nice straight line. Fades in a little at the height. Oh, he's got to reach out. Looks like he didn't have any slack, to be honest with you. As he reached, he just couldn't get there.
I didn't know if it was too warm for him. Maybe you were right, Artie. I didn't notice if the hose got tight or not.
It was straight across.
That was a good drop, though. It could have got a little lower. It could have pushed off a little hard off the truck, I think.
Time for Selden. 12.85. 12.85.
It looks like you got to give it a little more oomph there, man. He gave him a shot. You want to?
On the line to be number 9 on your programs, the Redskins from Bayshore.
You want to run the big dogs? You got to run like the big dogs. All right, here's Bayshore on the line. No pole to be seen, I don't think.
No.
Let's hope he's all right. He was hobbling around there. He's a big guy, strong guy. I'm sure he'd be all right.
Yeah, I just saw him on the sideline talking to Abby.
Oh, good. Did he have pain in his eyes?
Not in his arms, maybe in his hip.
Yeah, you got to watch out. I mean, those old timers break a hip, you know what's next.
Putting him out the pasture.
Yeah, might as well just get the 45 out. They can dig the hole for you. All right. Let's have Frankie on Hydrant here.
Yeah.
See what happens. No Deer Park today.
No.
Surprised at that. Let's see what Kyle can do here with the B-Rig.
No North Babylon, no Deer Park, no Riverhead. 3 teams on the score sheet.
Yeah, all
not
in a
here.
row.
Kyle getting ready to bring him in. Into the hard break. Frankie's double clutches the stick. He's going to really need a target hit here. And he's a little right. Comes back.
Still pretty solid shot. Truck was flying on both ends. Chris Coward filling in the latter part of the year as the breaker. Another utility man.
Time to
Do a
make
little bit of
sure.
everything.
8.17. 8.17.
This is still first
8-17
place.
with a
And
double clutch.
Yeah, that was solid 7 if he grabbed it.
Number 10 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Iceland.
All right. 4 points in the last contest for these guys.
Now look how tight
He is on this hydrant.
Folks, he's going to trim the grass with his tires like a weed whacker.
Yeah.
He's going to take the ends off the blades that are hanging over the track.
I mean, I remember running with Bayshore. I would say we were about a foot. Like I could take my foot and put it between the grass and the tire. You can't do that here.
I don't think so.
No.
Billy, you got the best line on that. You could see it the best.
I thought they were close last week. This is 6 inches closer than they were last week.
It's got to play with your head a little bit as the driver. I mean, you got to be looking at that more than anything. I know you're focused down the track. You're not looking straight down, but still.
I don't know.
I guess if he just looks at the hydrant.
As long as you got part of that tire on the asphalt, I think you're okay.
Yeah, well, you'll be, 80, 90% on with all 4 tires total, so
Yeah.
you'll still get grip, I guess.
I'm sure. All right, let's
By
see
the
what
time
these
he
guys
hits the
can do.
brakes, he'll be back into all pavement because it widens there, so I guess.
All right, top shot of the year for these guys, believe it or not, 884, the best they put on the board
Really?
yet this year.
Now that's a surprise.
Yeah, sure is.
They've
Couple
had some
overtimes in
injuries.
there. So let's see what happens here.
Tommy getting ready to take him off the line.
Brings him in a little bit.
They are going. Fades out a little bit. Water's in the hose. They got to get busy. They had to run a long way. Get that nozzle on sharp. Target hit.
That sounds good.
It's going to be a solid shot. Definitely going to be their best of the year.
I think it'll be second. It will be their best of the year, but I think it's going to be second.
Got to
place.
beat an 8-3 there.
Hard to believe that Bayshore's time's going to beat that.
Time for East Iceland. 8.23.
Wow.
8.23.
All
What does
right,
that
second
say about
place.
Bayshore's shot? I thought the target hit here was better,
Yeah.
and I thought that the hydrant stick looked better. I didn't have a
11
stick
on
on
your
it.
programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
Water through the hose. Bayshore must have had some really good hose.
I was going to say, I thought by Chuck's hit that, and where Robbie had a run, because I thought he was dropped back.
You thought he wasn't going to make it.
I didn't, and then I thought the water kind of died in when I hit the nozzle.
He not only made it, he had time.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
East Iceland, maybe not their best hose. Now, could that be by design with a new nozzleman? Maybe they're not running their best hose to give them a chance. When you light up the hydrant like that, you're going to get a quick, experienced nozzleman get nozzle on.
Maybe the good stuff's still back at the Maroki lab. Did a drive-by one day. I was coming up Maroki Lane in East Islip, and a certain back of the vehicle was open, and I saw some hose in there. I was driving by with my son, and I stopped. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm going to go take something here." So I back up, and I grab that hose out of I take a picture of it first, and I send a text message to the truck. I go, "Something just disappeared."
Should have had your kid take a picture of you.
And then Mr. Flynn emerged from the backyard and said, "What are you doing?"
I almost wish I was there to see it. Looks like those two guys over there were in the hot tub with him.
Oh, Billy, you got a hot tub story, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after B-hose will get us through efficiency.
Oh, that's an East Iceland story.
So we're saving 9.5 points. Need to get back on the board here if they're going to see pace. Bringing them in. Michael is off. Motor is in the hose. See what they can do up top. Joe Quinzel makes the approach nozzle on. Oh, a little bit low. Now he gets the target.
That's going to be right in that second place range. I don't think they're going to catch Bayshore. They're going to be right there with EI.
Time for silver. 8.23.
Oh, ties.
23.
Second tie of the day for West Sable. 5:49. They had the tie in B ladder, it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
With, who'd they tie that one with?
North Hundy.
Number 12 on your programs, Bubbles from Central Iceland.
So So 8:17 for Bayshore, 8:23 East Islip, 8:23 West Sable, 8:37 Hagerman, 8:78 Farmingville. So CI coming to the table, and CI still with 14 points. They're tied.
Yeah, nice opening here for CI. If they can get ahead at 8:17,
yeah,
that half a point that West Sable just took away there, not a bad thing.
And oh, by the way, they're not a bad efficiency team either.
Yeah,
Just saying.
East Islip, after this contest, again, just doesn't have the full manpower. How are they going to fare at the last three? I mean, listen, I give them a lot of. They're going to get to almost 20, 16, 17 points after this contest.
Sure thing.
It's a great day so far.
Let's see, they might surprise us, Art.
Yeah.
Coming out swinging, I mean. What
Again,
a nice job in ladders. That was impressive.
The progress they made this far this year.
Billy Miller bringing him into the breaks. That is off. Warning from the hose.
Up
Ryan
top.
Murphy, Jacob Top, taking the steps in, slide on the flat. Again, I don't know if
It's going to be first.
it's going to be first place shot.
That's going to be first. I got over.
Time for Central Islip. 8.04. 8.04.
There you go.
So
That's exactly what CI needed right there at this
Yeah.
time.
On the line to be number 13 on your programs. Yellowbirds from Copenhagen.
And just going back to Selden, I just saw in the group, that is a team record for Seahawks.
I thought so.
Fantastic. Oh, it's good to see that. Let's do it.
Don't look now. That's going to put CI in first place after 5 races.
Yeah, and that 878, now that 837 is the lucky dog right now holding on in 5th place.
How's that race doing there for the total points there? I mean, they must have blown that out of the water already so far.
What was it, 3.5?
Well, hold on. You know what? Let me just look at something real quick.
North Lindy right now has, 12.5. West Sable,
9.5.
9.5. So there's 3 of the 3.5.
Separation.
Right.
Oh, that's right there, yeah.
Right now, West Sable's in the money here.
And
North Lindy
and the
is
CI Lindyhurst battle
coming up.
And just to give you some stuff going in, also B-Hose, we have North Lindy at 16, Lindenhurst at 17, ISO 14. So there is some open
Look at that.
competition here for
B-Hose.
Copeg, Charlie bringing them in. Waters in the
yeah.
could be about a target hit. Gets a little bit
261.
get there. Gets it on, target hit.
Oh, he just got that on, Artie. That's going to be playing around for third.
Looking to get
Time for Copenhagen. 8.20.
Oh, hits him.
20.
That's some heavy B-Hose. 5 good shots in a row there. Look at that.
Really attacked that hydrant, Artie. Come
Sure
off and
did.
just dove at it. His stick hand was as quick as his first hand. I mean, really impressive.
So we got a 17 Bayshore. We went 23 for East Islip, 23 for West Sable, 804 Central Islip, 820 Copeg. Islip coming to the line.
And then
with a
North
chance-
Lindy.
And with a chance to try to win B-Hose County points.
North Lindy back there, good B-Hose team. Lindenhurst back there, good B-Hose team. This has been the best race of the day.
No doubt about it.
So-
Good looking shots.
Trying to get my phone back up here. So
On the line will be number 19 on the programs. The Wolves from Iceland.
here we, like you guys are saying, the best race of the day. The top 3 teams in B-Hose all year have yet to run. The teams fighting for the county point champs in B-Hose are Islip, North Lindy, and Lindenhurst have yet to run, and we have 804 to 823 is the gap right now, first through 5th.
And last year's Suffolk County B-Hose champs aren't even here today.
That's right.
Come on,
We're
Bucks.
Bucks.
We're talking about you, Bucks. I know it's killing you. You're not here.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Robbie Allen hitting the hydrant here. Target smasher now. So it looks like they're lined up towards the middle, doesn't it? Look
Yeah,
like
a little
he's
bit.
heading out to the middle of the track here for Watson.
See what Watson does if he comes off the line. Yeah, fades out. Now he brings it back straight into the hard break. Bobby is off, and he sticks it, but he didn't get the stick. Got to go
Oh.
back and grab it. Target smasher goes past. They're still fighting up top. They're going to watch.
That might have been crossed down here, Art.
Yeah, it might have been.
Sometimes, folks, that coupling hits when it comes out of the truck. It's only on about a half a turn. Sometimes it just crosses.
So that's going to put them out of the mix for county point champs in B-Hose, and it's going to run or a string of teams chopping into the
Time for Islip. 16.95. 16.95.
Islip yet to get on the board.
On the line to be number 20 on your programs, the Pistonakas from North Leavenhurst.
In that Islip run, Artie, do you think at the Hydrant, do you think he just couldn't get back to the stick, or do you think he might have had it crossed and was afraid to throw it? Because that was my first thought.
I thought he couldn't get back to it.
Couldn't get back to it.
I thought
Down the road.
I thought if Mike was tighter to the hydrant, he would have got it. I thought he was too far outside that he was able to stick his hand and hook it, but the truck being outside, he couldn't get to the stick.
Gotcha. So,
All right, here's your
whatever
state
the
champs.
whatever the reason was, he could not get to it, and they are out. Yes, correct, Bill. State champs on the line. Kevin gives them the hand signals from the hydrant. He's got the adapter just right for his sonny boy Chris.
You look, Chris runs pretty tight like Truck does. And he's got a, no, I'm saying he's gone to, Chris didn't used to run as tight as he does now. In the last 2 years, Chris has gotten a lot tighter to the hydrant. But just look at the gap from the B truck from East Islip to.
He's 2 feet out.
Yeah, and again, this B truck's small. The B truck, it actually tapers a little bit as it goes back, where East Islip doesn't. But yeah, it's a good 2 feet difference. Let's see if Scott brings him in here.
He might.
12.5 points on the day here for these guys, chasing our leaders.
He might, Rabbit.
Let's see what happens here. Behoove them to take a first place here and get themselves in position to win this thing.
8:04 the time to beat. 8:23 the number on the bottom end. Scott Rice rolling out, gets into the gas now, tapers in a little bit. His power is off, water in the hole. Matt Smedley ducking up top, make the approach. Smedley nozzle on. Turn. He was actually leaning to the side a little bit.
2:36 on the open. I got first place here, guys, but it's going to be close.
Time!
Ooh,
By
sounds
North Leavenhurst. 7.98. 7.98.
So there it is, by a couple of hundredths, right?
heavy shot right there.
600ths.
On the line to be number 21 on your programs, the Extinguishers from Mineral Place.
But don't be counting your points before you've earned them, folks. 2 teams to go. One of them, the Snails. Quite a bit of experience running this race.
798, 804, 817, 820.
A tie for fifth with 23.
Yeah. Now here's the so when you were Hagerman and ran the 837 with 12 or 13 teams, you're saying, all right,
we're in.
We'll get a
I got
point
a
out
shot,
of this.
yeah.
You've been out for more than half the contest, right? And then even when you were like East Islip and West Sable with the 823s, you're going, all right, we're going to get 2 or 3 out of this, maybe 4.
In the famous words of Bill Roush, you're getting a half right now.
Yeah.
That's if Miller plays and Lindenhurst can't do anything.
And again, Lindenhurst, one of our top teams in this contest.
Mm-hmm.
Got to beat that.
And Lindenhurst looking to get some big points to jump back into play here. Only 3 points coming in.
Gonna have to beat that 804 for a share of the B-Host title here, or beat the 798.
Nice to see.
For the title.
Well, I'd like to see Miller Place just put a nice run together here.
Yeah.
Show us an 8.
Bringing him in right now. Hard break. Couple steps to the hook and left in the hose. Puts you on the target line. He's going to get an
280 stick.
Get him a flat. Yeah.
They can be in the 8s. Good job, Miller Place Extinguishers.
See, 839 here last year for these guys.
Time for Miller Place. 8.68. 8.68.
Nice shot.
Had to run a little bit at the hydrant.
On the line to be number 22 on your programs, the Snails from Lindenhurst.
If they shorten up that hydrant end a little bit better hit on the target, you're in the low 8s.
Yeah, 830 to the 8.3s right there.
Yeah, that was the best time ever. Was last year at this drill, 839. That was a team record. Still, 868, not bad. Best shot of the year by far. They had 4 overtimes before today, so they finally put some numbers on the board in that contest. All right, here's your Snails. Trailing by 1 point going into the contest for the B-Host champion of the year for Suffolk County. Oh, they were up by a point, right?
I'm going to go back to my...
Yeah, give it back
said
to
that they were
sheet
17-16.
So Lindenhurst has 17. North Lindy 16 in the lead in the contest.
That's it, right there.
And the Wolves 14, and they're out.
And they're out.
So they got to go first to tie.
Second to tie, first to win.
Yeah, first to second. They're up the
Oh,
point.
I'm sorry. They were up the point.
They're
All
up
right.
the point. So second to tie.
First to win it.
So they got to
Right.
got to tween the 98 to 04 or beat the 98 to win it.
All right, let's see what they can do here.
Did they get him the white flag?
I knew the joke was coming. The good news is there's no ambulance with any lights on.
They
so.
protested the Pro Olympics up there, too. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, really? Did they?
They've actually taken the abuse pretty well.
We've all been there.
Of course. All right.
So Linder's track is clear. Weck's giving it a rev.
Let's see what Brandon Sullivan can do here.
Yeah.
Young team on the back of that truck.
Into the hard break. Brendan is off. Waters in the hose. Bang the target. Nozzle on target. I tell you, he put a couple twists in that nozzle. Like
265 on the stick. I think they're going to be just out of the money, guys.
Yeah, he didn't bang the target.
Time for Lindenhurst. 8.26.
Yep.
8.26.
Just outside.
Good B-hose contest right
Very
there.
good B-hose contest.
Artie, good observation. The nozzle man must have got 2 spins on
Yeah.
that. I was like, that wasn't coming off.
Bang set.
Yeah, it was click turn. It was hopefully a solid half a turn, and if you have good threads, that's enough. I didn't want to let go again after that. I was hoping the water was right there.
Extend my arm and
lock up.
And lock it up.
All right. So Billy and Artie writing feverishly, as is our announcer Bill Rouse.
We get a half. Someone gets a half a point. That half straightens out West Sable's number back to a whole number.
West Sable goes to the half number. And North Wendy stays with a half.
With a half.
Camera 8.
It's going to be 17 and actually 18 for CI, 17 and a half North Lindy, 14 and a half East Islip, 10, right, West Sable.
Move the equipment.
And then
Results
drops
of the
down.
B-House contest.
5 base run.
First place, 5 points, number 20, North Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points, number 12, Central Islip. Third place, 3 points, number 9, Bayshore. Fourth place, 2 points, number 13, Copeg. There'll be a tie for 5th place. Each will get a half a point, and they'll flip for the 5th place trophy. Number 10, East Islip, and number 11, West Sable.
Should have a run off of that 5th place trophy. That would be kind of fun.
I don't think either one of them are all that happy to be having to flip a coin for the 5th place trophy in BOs.
You going to go down? I'll go.
The remote's not working right, Artie. You could try it if you want. You could try it.
Well,
The headphones are
do
horrendous.
computer
It's
if you
over
want.
there if you want to try it.
All right. Are we doing
Oh,
commercials?
you're
yet?
talking about the trailer?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go down. I forgot. I thought you were talking sideline.
Oh.
Be back for pump.
Do you know how to do it?
All right, we're getting set for no commercials today?
I guess not. I don't know what to ask. I mean, Fred, you down there? Well,
Any adjustments on it's actually same start line, so camera 8 should be good.
yeah. I think we're all right. All right, an efficiency contest here. This was really the linchpin of the state tournament up here when North Lindy really took over.
Yeah.
But it was a weird, like I was saying before, you know, you had the ladder contest, 10 points taken by Point Pleasant. You had the hose contest, 10 points taken by Islip, and the 2 first man events, 10 points taken by North Lindy. So it was 2 first in a row. I mean, I thought that was kind of neat. I was just looking at the numbers afterwards.
I didn't break that down. Good job by you.
But it was kind of a neat thing because, you know, each team had the momentum at a certain point, and North Lindy had it last.
Yeah.
And they took it down the track with them at the end of the day.
There you go.
And West Sable had their two first places spaced out around those others around the end. They button hooked it. All right, what time we got here? All right, it's 12:15 here. We're through the hose contest. We're into efficiency. So we got 3 contests to go here. That's something. This thing is moving right along. Looking down the track here, see the nice Jocko jerseys here that the Bayshore folks are wearing. Nice, really good-looking jerseys. Here we had the explanation on that. Joined up here, we got Bill Rouse up here. We got Chris Perry doing his job as normal. And I just want to give a big shout-out to Copeg. Another one of your expos won a title this year with Vinny Bolgar. Getting his tattoo and his ring for the motorized circuit. I mean, you guys got yourselves the old-fashioned title again, so good for you. And you got to cheer for Vinny. I'll put you guys where you are today, and congratulations to Vinny on his title. Joins a few other you Copeg guys that left and went on to greener pastures and won the big cup.
But Billy has one.
Yeah, Billy Hoffman with the.
Vinny has one.
Yeah. So there we go. Warming up here. I mean, it's 12:15. We got efficiency on the line. You might stay for the whole drill and not even get in trouble.
Perfect. I got a hamburger.
Hey, and it's not overcooked like the ones at the St. Torn tastes like hockey pucks. And they gave us their own ketchup to put on. I haven't seen your brother yet up here. I don't think he can negotiate the stairs.
I was looking for an elevator.
He needs that Nosmobile. Hey, Nose, where you at? Paulie needs to borrow your card.
There it is right behind you.
Oh, here he comes.
With Abby.
He's got a bag of ice in his hand.
Abby's monitoring his moves now.
Yeah. Oh, man. He does not look happy.
No.
I got to give it to him. I mean, I tell you, that was a shot, man. You know, they made fun of him for the CO shot at the Islip Town that they laid up for him, and he said, "We're not doing that today. We're going to go for the gusto," and they did. I mean, he did two steps, and just looked like a little too hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to thank the South Country Ambulance for standing by today. As you know, they do it every tournament we have here, and they cover a very busy district. We thank them for their service.
Always good to have those people here at these tournaments, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of departments don't even race. They
Next
send their
contest
guys
we
over to
run
help
is
us out.
the efficiency contest. State record is 8.40, and it is held by Central Islip. First team on the line to be number one on our programs. Our host for today's tournament, the gambler is from Hagerman.
Yeah, I think Hagerman's one of those departments that doesn't have an ambulance, similar to like Bayshore, so they have a different
Yeah,
squad in town. And South Country covers East Patchogue.
I got to tip my hat to how you guys get it done out here in Suffolk County. I mean, in Nassau we have the police ambulance. I mean, you pay for it obviously with the taxes and all, but still, you guys have no police ambulance out here.
No.
Still gets done. I mean, that's a lot of work.
It's all done by fire department, and then get other ambulance companies that are volunteer ambulance companies as well. And you have South Country out here. You have Exchange Ambulance in Islip. You have Community Ambulance in Sable, like Bohemia, West Sable area.
I saw the numbers that one of those places ran over in.
Bayshore, right? What is it?
Yeah, it was over by Deer Park over there. They had the number was incredible. It was like 2,500 calls already run this year for rescue. That's something else. But they cover a big area. All right, here's your host here, Hagerman, on the line.
Yeah, efficiency. Here we go. Making the approach. Hard right.
Oh.
When the water goes across the course.
Just pressing a little too hard. Water across the track. Finish it up here.
Some matching armband and sneakers. Len, you would like that. Johnny's got matching sneakers and armband.
Yeah, Lenny's in there. He's not fashion plate up
Time
here.
for Hagerman. 12.59. 12.59.
They will see Lenny at the, if you guys look at the horse show.
On to be number 5 in your programs, the bandits from Bloomingville.
I'd like to see him up on the saddle.
Yeah, Lenny's going to be the horse show. He's doing the equestrian
You
events.
guys are just jealous because
Out
you
there
don't
with
hang
the-
out with the Hamptonites like I do.
If I could rub elbows with those guys, I'd probably get them dirty.
So I tried to go down and do the graphics. Fred don't know how to do it. Chris isn't here to teach me, so.
Oh, you got to say that over the air, right? You know.
What can I say? Chris bailed out early.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
He's got a wedding.
All right. I mean, if one of you guys wants to do it,
He's getting married?
Chris is married.
Oh, I thought he's getting married.
said he's got a wedding.
Oh,
Come on.
I think Ryan Murphy could be done for the day as well.
same wedding?
Yes.
Ooh, that hurts them.
Yeah, I'm not
Your tournament leader by a half a point.
Yeah.
I don't know. It had to be a good wedding for me to leave with a lead.
And Ryan runs the bottom guy on the ladder, right? in
Yeah.
buckets?
Yeah, I think they were hoping that maybe Ricky could get out here.
He must still be here if they're not running out of order here in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll run.
If they were going to do that, I imagine they'd run with the out of turn.
Yeah,
All right.
Cousin's wedding.
Big man is making it up
Oh, he
his
is?
way. He's got a little bag. Is it? What's in the bag? Is that food? Oh no, that's ice. Here, we saved you a seat. Or is it more painful to stand?
We are joined again by Paul Suskin. He's going to sit on a bag of ice, folks.
Here comes Hannibal making the approach. What is
Oh,
the
good
hose?
stick by Connie.
Brand new orange hose down there. Justin up top, back up, targeted.
Not bad.
A little low.
Looks Looks like a coffee backing him up.
There's a couple coffees out there.
Time for Farmingville, 9.66. 966.
Here, Paul.
Line to be number 6 on your programs. The Slowpokes from Selden.
Guys, adjust camera 8 to bring it down more.
All right, so Hagerman, the first one down. We're changing up some headsets here. Artie's going to go work the trailer for a little bit. Paul, welcome back to the club.
Thank you.
Artie's got his mic down there. He can get in this.
Just don't get any blood on the equipment or anything.
Oh man.
That's the least of it.
Just checking out our co-host up here. Papa Suskine. Oh man.
Pop some pills.
If
Oh,
the
man,
sideline mic was working, I would have put it in front of you and said, "Take us through it. What happened?"
What happened?
It was my fault. It was my
Okay.
fault.
Trying to stop too hard? Or?
Yeah, no, we talked about after running the. I don't know if you can even hear me because I can't hear myself.
We
But
got you.
we talked about after running the 12-9 at the town to bring it in a little bit. My goal was a 12-4, 12-5, and then Mold, when he drives with these other guys, they don't yo. But my whole life, I told them when to leave.
Yep. Yeah,
So I yo them when to get out. And I remind him 10,000 times because I haven't done it in 7 years. I said, okay, before we take off, I'm gonna yo you. He goes, I got you. All right. And you know what the problem is when you don't run for 7 years? It's not anything else except for right at the end because you have to be able to judge the speed.
Yes.
And if I had never stopped running, I would have held it another skosh. I would have parked it. I would have been right-hand turn. Would have been 690 water on. We've been good. Here we go.
All right, here come the pokes. They got water in the hose.
Coming out. Look at this.
Stretching it out. A little problem finding a flap.
So you would have hung on another half a second, right?
Yeah. And held them. Held the brake.
And you didn't yell go, so.
And make a right-hand turn, and would have been
Time for
glorious.
Selden, 10.77. 1077.
Would have been glorious.
Yeah, but the problem is when you don't have
Line
that
to be number 9
repetition.
on your programs. The Redskins from
You took a
Bayshore.
split-second timing.
Split second. And
Yep.
and the difference between that, what I just did, and a half a second later is what I look like.
A couple miles an
and
hour.
running a 12.6. That's the that's the difference. And you're right. It's a couple miles an hour, but there's a lot of mo. So and then when you don't run for a long time, all of a sudden you see the here's the hydrant. I gotta go.
Gotta go.
There it is. I'm going. Yo!
You went.
And boy, did I.
You got 2 steps, huh?
Yeah, no. Well, the first one, my hamstring came off. The second one, my first step, my hamstring came off. And my second one, I tried to grab it.
Oh, is that what you got the you sitting on the ice?
Yeah,
Oh, how bad is it?
it's pretty bad.
Oh, did it come right in your,
Yeah.
No color yet,
Yeah.
though. No color
No
yet
color, so
tomorrow.
I'm happy with that so far.
Oh, it'll be pretty tomorrow.
Thanks. I appreciate the kindness.
We were actually very nice to you.
I'm surprised
No, I
you
know.
put it up here.
Me too. I was looking for one of those chairs that comes up the stairs.
Well, Mose was going to come by and let you borrow his car.
Yeah.
It's got headlights and everything.
I swear to God, everything slows down when you're running. So we're literally coming in. We're in the hard break. I see the hydrant. I'm like, this is unbelievable. We're rocking and rolling on this. I'm saying to
You
myself.
are.
I got my hand out as I get off, and my first step, bam.
Oh.
I was.
All right, here's your team right here. Here's the Redskins on the line.
My friend Kevin Connell says, I had you 6'4" on the ground.
5
I
points, think.
had you 30-something.
On the ground. I know.
All right.
If I would have hit it, my arm would have come off.
So Bayshore are going to try and bounce back from that quote-unquote P-hose run.
Oh,
There
that
you go.
B-hose right
Water in
there.
a hose.
Pulling it out. Al Pugh backing up Frankie.
Frankie coming in on it. He's on the flat.
Good job.
That's going to get the big number here for Bayshore. Add 5 points on the day, hopefully.
Time for Bayshore, 9.29.
Nice.
929.
So that sets the table for the rest of these teams. Slides in front of
Line to be
Farmingville.
number 10 on your programs. The Gosslers of East Islip.
You know, all in all,
Try to keep score.
Paul, I don't know how much of B-hose you watched, but it was a really good race.
Yeah, no, I was watching.
Quite a
the
few
fact
good
that-
times.
I was watching, and Frank did a nice job. He had no anticipation of running today.
You know, he missed
He missed the stick.
a stick. Chris didn't hit the
I
the
know,
nozzle,
I
but they
know.
still ran 8-1.
I know.
That's some good hose there.
Yeah, something going on.
Yeah, 9:29 here, but Bayshore would have been a 5-pointer a couple weeks ago here.
What was that time?
9:29. 9:31 was the first place shot that put North Lindy, propelled them on their way to the victory. All right, East Islip on the line, 14 and a half, trying to stay in earshot of the leader here. 3.5 down to Central Islip, couple behind the Knockers as well.
East Islip's going to have to keep chipping away and stay in this thing.
We had a nice 9:44 a couple weeks ago at the Islip Town Drill. So I tell you, they've really had a great second half of the season. They picked up some young legs, and it showed a lot. A lot of confidence with this team now.
Yeah, they were real happy. I was talking to them before I was in the pavement, and they're real happy with their day.
They got
nice looking hit.
Yep, another adapter that's angled down. Ooh, they're all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about the adapters. Hilo's having a tough day because I like mine down. Frank's like his up. And he's like, and Hilo, you have to write it out for Hilo.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You can make him think about it.
9.76. 976.
So.
Line to be number 11 on your programs. The Flying Dutchman from West Silver.
He'll be the first adapter man ever have a nervous breakdown.
Look, they're all giving him pats right now on the back.
We were thinking that
I can't take the pressure.
Maybe you took too long on the adapter and it threw you off.
No, we were ready. Literally, we were ready early. I said, let's get ready early to go. I'm just so angry at myself for yelling about it. I just would have held it.
Oh, you want that back?
I do.
That was a nice looking drive. I mean, and it was tight like you like it. I mean,
it's perfect.
You were one step in, and you
I'm
were on
telling
top
you,
of
my
thing.
eyes were. You know how your eyes get real big, and I'm seeing the couple. I'm like, here we go. Bam.
That was like on Friday night when you ran at 12
I was my eyes closed and dark.
So right after Seahose, when we saw that, we saw you gimping around a little bit, and then I kind of cheated a little. I saw Frankie walking with his helmet. I asked these guys, is he going to give it a go?
No.
Billy says, I don't think so. Your brother says, I don't think he should.
No.
He's going to wipe the kids at all.
I said, I don't think so. Frankie's got his helmet. I
was just worried about Abby. She was going to be upset.
Yeah, we saw you go over there and talk to her. She okay with it?
She's all right.
All
She's
right.
just, your mommy's gonna kill you.
Are you done now? Do you have it out of your system?
No, because I'm not leaving like that.
All right.
I ain't
Here's
leaving
what's
like
saving.
that.
14, 10 points. Water's in the hose. Nice turn on. Oh, look at this hose line.
This is nice, Billy. He's just got to hit it. Ooh.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just gotta hit it.
Like I said, I always thought the efficiency hit was the hardest. I'd rather hit it in B&C hose or pump.
Absolutely.
Time for West Silver. 9.93. 993.
That's really what's remarkable about CI for those
Line
many years.
number
You know?
12 on your programs. The Hobos from Central Iceland.
All right. They could really put some distance between them and the rest of the
Yeah,
pack right
Obo's
now.
having a good day. What was East Islip's time?
976.
So, Billy, did you hear him? He says he's not going to be done after that. When is he done? When he's in the hospital after the tournament?
It's a good thing he's not a phys ed teacher, you know. Good thing he teaches math and he can sit down.
Did you watch him see hose? No, he's not a phys ed teacher.
First thing in school, he's going to have that rubber mat on his on his chair. He's going to have an ice pack in there. The lights are going to be dimmed real low in Mr. Suskin's class.
Yeah. Little Johnny, you sit down. Why? You can't chase me.
Johnny.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
That's funny.
Scott Latiza was still in your class. He'd be having fun with
Yeah,
you
he'd be
tomorrow.
making fun of me. He's going to make fun of me at the end of the day.
You got a lot hotter.
That'll show you how, I mean, he had him in 5th grade, and he's out there running Hydrant and stuff.
Yeah, it runs at
pretty
8:04. I was going to run a 7:60.
I was going to run 7.60. Yeah.
At least to the pavement.
You got off hotter than he did, though.
You
just
think?
So you know, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that was the hottest I've ever jumped off a racetrack. And it's not close. I always prided myself on being able to get off right at that right moment.
You did.
Not today. Holy cow. That's just going fast.
All right.
All right. Speaking of Latiza,
Fast, here we go.
Latiza's turning on here. CI.
Turn it on with that big handlebar mustache. Let's see what these guys can do. Heavy number last week with an 878. See if they can back that up here. Took me out of the survivor pool last week at the States here, unfortunately, for me. Coming in. Water's in the hose. Nice hook up.
That was bang bang.
Freddie Mercury would be proud. Ooh.
Oh, same as the state tournament.
Couldn't find the flap. Wow.
You know, it's like these guys beat the water there, and it throws them off these
Time for Central Iceland. 9.61. 961.
961, good for second place right now.
So that puts a
Yeah, but
monkey
it's
wrench into there.
Bayshore ran a what?
29.
Yes, I mean, that's
Line
not
number
close.
13 on your programs. The Yellowbirds from Copenhagen.
That 9.6, what is that, 5th?
Second.
Is it?
Yeah.
Second place.
I can't see the scoreboard from here. Okay.
929 first.
Hard to see the scoreboard. Wow.
Farmerville 66 is third. 61 by CI second right now.
So there's room for teams to slip in there.
Lucky Dog is still at 993 by West Sable right now. Some crazy music playing out there. Sounds like those electric pickles that they had up there in Albany or Utica.
Electric
East
pickles,
Islip.
huh?
Remember that day? That was the East Islip band they hired when they placed up there. That was great.
The
Three guys in a synthesizer and they were beating a drum. It was awesome.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I know there's kids listening,
really
so I'll
happened?
go easy. No electric pickle jokes from me.
You and Kevin Hayes.
All right. Copaig on the line.
I forgot about that story.
Kevin, oh man.
Oh boy.
8:20 beat hose. Let's see what they can do here. Good start. Water's in the
Yeah,
hole.
that's a nice hookup
Pull it
as
out.
well.
A nice hit.
A little low. Brings it up.
Bayshore could use a tweener right here.
John Hernandez hitting the target.
That might be it.
Chris Brandt backing him up there. Let's see how it turns out.
Time for Copaig. 9.40. 9:40.
Second
go.
place shot.
BS getting a little help. They've come on strong in these tournaments near the end.
On the line to be number 19 on your programs, the Wolves from Iceland.
Wolves with no points on the day so far, but running a little short-handed here. I'll give them that. Tommy G hurt too, I heard. As well as Jake, and Jake's not here. Josh out. I mean, let's see what they could do. Smasher had no chance in either contest in the
Is that what? Yeah, I didn't get to see theirs.
Yeah, Robbie went by. Heavy was a little, looked like the truck bounced a little bit on Heavy as he was getting off, but he missed it.
Yeah.
Robbie had it on. He just couldn't get back to the handle.
Yeah, he came back.
Oh, they
there.
came by hot too.
Yeah. Now, there's a specimen out there. That call-off man, I tell you, I stand next to that guy, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, you do.
Legendary.
I feel great next to that guy.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, Lenny, I don't think even your shirt would fit that guy.
How do you like these shirts? These are nice.
I love those shirts. We were just
Yeah.
talking about those.
Those came out nice.
All right. Big Chad got to call him off here. Robbie Allen getting ready. Looks like he's having a little problem getting that hose out of his way. Here they go.
I have that problem.
And the Wolves are off. Off. That
You had the
showed.
problem. The pavement was in the way.
Oh no, it wasn't. I showed up close.
That's why he fell down.
Come the Wolves straight on.
Oh!
Almost lost the
He
nozzle. there.
did lose it. He recaptured it.
His front hand, folks, up on the neck of the nozzle, just actually completely came off. I had to re-grab.
What if that happens at home?
Regret it.
Islip. 9.85.
Inefficiencies here.
9.85.
And somehow still hit the
On
target.
the line to be number 20 on your programs, the Pistonakas from North Leavenhurst.
I can't make any more jokes like
That's
that.
what she said.
Chris yelled at.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's not funny. No, it's
Wrong.
Don't worry, he's not listening. He's putting on a tuxedo or something. So
I mean, if his brother's still here, how come he can't be here?
Oh.
Yeah. See that? It's dedication. Uh-oh, I'm blacklisted again. No more Nassau guys on the broadcast.
Paul, you going Monday? That's a
Lenny, I'm not going to get out of bed tomorrow.
I said Monday.
Let's see if we can get the sales here first. We might have to call for the chopper lift to come in.
We're gonna have to get Meredith to tape him getting out of bed tomorrow. That and just the sound, the screaming in the shower.
So Stan says in the video, don't worry, it's not as bad as this.
No, it's worse. It was worse than that.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
That wasn't me. That was Danny.
I don't care who it is.
That's totally Danny.
That's not Danny.
All right, folks, these guys are showing old flop videos from the Turtles
I feel so much better right
as
now.
North Lindy's on the line.
I feel so much better.
Playing for first place right here. Here they are.
Take us through it.
7.5 points. Look at Smedley doing it all. He's got a big hit of steam coming in. He's going to turn on the water. Chris hits. Oh, they double clutch. No, water's in there.
Oh, he's on. Plenty of water.
There's it. There you go. There's your first good shot right
There's
there.
a good backup man right there. He gave him a solid opportunity to hit the target. Ducky coming through.
Yeah, thanks.
Time for North Leavenhurst. 9.27.
Oh.
9.27.
That's twice today they're eking out.
Yep.
Going to be number 21 on your programs, the Extinguishers.
What is
Number
That's
three.
first
was
place by
Iceland?
200ths.
200.
what was Ice Loop?
Nothing.
No.
985.
That's going to help them in the quest to get a CI too, right?
Sure will.
They were down by what, a half? Yeah.
I know computers. Yeah. I'm the guy with a notepad and a pen, and these guys with computers that run multi-billion-dollar corporations can't figure out how to run a score sheet. Man, I feel rejuvenated today.
You don't look it.
Miller Place, that coming down the track.
Water in. Oh, nice hit.
That's a hard stick, man. He put it down with authority.
Water's out.
But the nozzle man pulled up a little short, but he still hits it pretty well.
Not a bad shot.
Hey, can't go wrong when you have a hard stick.
You hit your head, too?
Time for Miller Place. 9.55. 9.55.
That's going to help North Lindy as well.
On the line to be number 22 on your programs, the Snails from Lindenhurst.
There's another team that
I
can
think
sneak in
61 now by CI is the 5th place, if I'm right.
It's the best shot of the year right there for Miller Place.
And they'll hit the board. They'll hit the board. One more team.
All right. Do the Snails have a hard stick in them?
I don't know.
We'll see.
They could use it.
Look at this, Paulie. So what time is it, Paulie? 20 to 1, quarter to 1, and we're almost through efficiency.
Yeah, 12:42.
Wow.
Actually, efficiency's moving right along too, right?
Sure
That's
is.
rare.
Very rare.
This is the one that usually drags us down.
Oh, no, we're having a lot of fun. That's because we got Paulie back today.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, I'm looking over at him here. I thought it was part of the shirts. That's actually like Suskin. He is a Redskin. He's got a lot of red patches all over his body.
Literally.
He's got red knees. He's got red elbows.
He owes like 3 cases of beer for all the blood he put on the track.
He's got a red rump. I mean, he's got red everywhere.
Stop looking at my rump.
Here we come, Brendan Sullivan. Water's in. Oh, Bones throws the hammer. Get it out. Kevin got to have the shot.
Oh, I got jerked right there.
Oh, he jerked him a little bit at the end.
Yep. Yeah,
But he still shot the target.
After a hard stick. Not good to get jerked.
Oh, especially when you're hitting the target.
That's what she said.
Right on the flat, as she said.
Time for Lindenhurst. 9.36.
There's the
Wow.
other tweener.
9.36.
3-6 with all that, right?
Wow, that's
So North Lindy's going to win that contest. They're going to give them a pretty good lead with 2 to go.
Sure thing.
Second place, Bay Shore. They'll go to 9.
Sure gives them 9. That's going to move them up into
Consideration.
onto the track.
And then that's going to be third, right, by Lindenhurst. So Lindenhurst is in it again. There it's 6. 36, then 40. Kopeg.
Go big, yep.
And then I think Miller Place is going to hang in, right?
Miller Place
55.
with the point.
MP in the house.
All right.
Almost everybody is.
I was
think
going to say, only
almost
one
every-
team hasn't
Yeah.
scored, and it's not the team you would think.
Right? Huh.
If you had to bet me after efficiency, what team hadn't scored today?
Who is it?
Iceland.
Iceland.
Really? Wow. Talk about an up and down year. I mean, we talked about their injuries and issues.
98% of my money saying that would have been.
Never
But I
know.
mean, they raced really well last week,
But let's
tying
see.
for first in the Iceland Town.
And I don't think they're.
Well, the equipment.
They run buckets? No.
Results of the efficiency contest. First place, 5 points, number 20, North Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points, number 9, Bayshore. Third place, 3 points, number 22, Lindenhurst. Fourth place, 2 points, number 13, Kopeg. And fifth place, 1 point, number 22, Miller Place.
Quick shout out, hey, George Service out there. Are we doing better? Do we get it straightened out?
Are they complaining?
Is the product better now?
I think we'll have it by buckets.
Maybe.
So I told the guys I wasn't dumping today, so good luck.
Yeah, you dumped all right. That's a hard one.
I spilled too.
We need a bloodborne pathogen kit out there.
I said some of my.
It's a hazmat scene out there.
Check 1, 2, check.
Listen, we can always go to the video. This is what should be part of the commercials.
Hey, I got right up and walked off the track.
So did I. Sprinkle it.
You just kind of leaned on that guardrail.
Did you see
for a
this?
while.
Did you see this yet? Stan sends me this.
You were in front of me.
Don't worry.
Years ago.
Don't worry. It's not the worst one out there.
I'm just glad I hit the hydrant on that one.
Yeah, the hydrant down there is not the hydrant you're supposed to hit.
I'm blaming that one on Kenny Gas for not being there because he was in the academy that day and he couldn't make the drill that day, so I had to come in off the bench. And that one did hurt, I gotta tell you.
This is like Three Stooges-esque. At least mine was going for it.
Oh, no. Let's wait and see what kind of video we have of yours besides ours. Okay, Stanley.
He's going to still be pulling pebbles out of his hands out of that run pool.
Yeah.
I stained my shirt that day. It was a big dry spot after my penalty hit the ground there.
Yeah. The next team had a clear run.
Oh, boy. So let's see what happens. We're going to go to the motor pump contest. We had a bunch of good shots here at the state tournament. Not the 5s we wanted, but it was a bunch of 6-0s. And that was just more of a operator error than it was the track. I mean, we could have had some better shots on the targets. We would have had those numbers we wanted, but, you know, we had 3 5s. One of them got disqualified, as we know.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe we'll have a shot at the 5-5s that we were looking for. Uh-oh.
Guys, you
Pointing
just
out the
camera
back.
8 for motor pump.
What's going on? No, what else? Just water?
Just water. He needs some more than just water right now.
I need a beer. I'll take Coke.
He needs some Oxycontins and some of that other stuff they give out for pain pills.
Yeah.
He needs some Geritol. Man, oh man. Look at the shorts this guy's wearing. I've never seen that tattoo. He's got the things jacked up so high I can read the skins on his upper thigh.
Stop looking at me over there.
Isn't that what the GD champs put there? So that's in the inner thigh. Oh man, this is fun.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna leave it sort of just like this for buckets.
Yeah, I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
We look at tables like this. We don't seem to kind of if you just move the barrel wherever you want it to up here.
Right, it's a
It
secret.
has to be within 6 feet of the ladder.
You have a curtain. They're on the line. As they leave the line, you pull up the curtain. Oh, it's in the back right corner. It's in the back right corner.
Good pin location today.
You need an extra guy in the order. They hand the bucket to him to get to the corner.
Frankie would
They're
still
going to
get
run
every
with the
drop
extra
in.
guy. They line up with the extra guy just in case. He jumps out of the line.
Exactly. He can run up the stairs.
It's outside the arch. It's on the stairs.
Always
They make
a lot
it
of
fun. When we get down to only 15 teams in the state race, and then that's when we'll start doing those things. We'll make it fun. All right.
Recent fun again. There you go.
1, 2, 3, go. Here goes the curtain. Back left corner.
All right. What's going on here? We're gonna. I guess commercials are out today. We're just going commercial free today. That's brought to you by the men at New York State Media Committee. And the Suffolk County Union President, Tom Moran, says no commercials today. Come watch us tomorrow at 8 o'clock on the Shark, and we're going to be on 97.5 Walk FM. Chris Murphy, Tom Moran, and the president of the Suffolk County Union out there did an interview with the people at the radio station over there. And they're going to have it on tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 8 to 8:30.
Yeah.
You want to tune in? They can talk about firemen's racing and its impact on...
Oh, they're going to be on live?
Yeah. Oh, no,
it was taped.
Oh, they taped it.
But it airs tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. So
8 in the morning? Okay.
I'm pretty sure some of you guys will be up for that. Yeah, okay.
I know you won't.
Oh, 5:30 every morning. I am up.
You're out
I'm
there.
weeding in the garden.
On the treadmill.
I don't think Paul's going to be able to hear it over his bones crunching.
I'm going to get ready for, like, I'm going to run at the Drew. See if I get a trip.
Run what, for the hot dog truck?
No.
What are you running?
No. Merck's going to be away, so I'm going to run cart hose. I'll run Hydrant there. Look at the hot drop I got there. Merck gets married the night before after they changed it now, so, which is too bad.
What, that he's getting married or they changed it?
Oh, both of them. It's also the same weekend I have my 200th anniversary of my college. So we have a big party up there in Vermont.
What was it like at the first year?
Oh, awesome. It was great. Before the war, yeah, which side? Revolutionary?
Contest to run is the motor pump contest. State record is 5.45 and is held by West Sable.
I want to see the record go down today.
First team on the line to be number 1 on your program, our host for today's tournament, the Gamblers from Hagerman.
So it's 1 point Pleasant last week. They run a 12:41 or whatever, 12:46 in Seahose. They break the Western record, so they stop the whole tournament. They do the whole 9 yards. They check it, just like you would break a state tournament here.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, they didn't score 1 point after that.
Really?
I'm going to be racing guys by stopping the tournament.
Yeah, right.
I just got to go back to you in college. I just had a vision of like Monsters Inc. when they go into the house and they have all the pictures up and like of the good scare monsters. Like your pictures up there in some fraternity house.
I was a military school.
Yeah.
We had barracks back then. Should have seen me back then. I was like a razor. I was sharp.
Yeah, you were.
Sharp as a knife. Tip of the spear. That was me back in the day. When I was in the SEALs.
There's a mandatory 10-second overtime in this
Yeah.
contest.
All right, Joe Biden.
The only SEALs you weren't on the rock, stunning yourself.
I'm more like a sea lion, like a walrus.
I thought at the state show we'd have some teams getting closer to that record time.
There was a lot of misses on the target that day.
Yeah.
There was a 5-6 or
Yeah.
two that went past the flap.
A couple of those, yeah.
5-7 won it, right?
609 was 1 point, and that was New Hyde Park, and that they missed a little bit on the target.
But even what was 5-7 was first place?
First place was 573.
Yeah.
580 something, 585 would have been
Second.
Islip's run if they'd not got the pin in. 6 flat was third. And then 623 is just out of the money. There was a lot of shots that just didn't hit the flat, which would have been 5 worthy.
We'll see what this.
And North Fillmore had that heavy shot. They had
5-9, right?
Yeah,
5-9.
5-9. That was a team record.
Yeah.
Last week up there at Point Pleasant, I tell you, Van Harrison, they got the new pump that Vinny put in. They crushed the hydrant. And they had water past that target. Flap high had to be 5.7, 5.8,
Oh, yeah?
and just a little to the left. I mean, if that thing's dead on the money, oh yeah, they'll be very happy in Minuteman land. And next week will be in Hempstead, so you're not going to see the true value of that pump because it's our water out there. All right, here they come, the Hagerman Gamblers. Their track last year, they ran a 575. Early this year, 553, best time of the year. Let's see what we can do.
I'd say they'd be going for it.
It's howling.
Blown at the hydrant.
Tried to scoop it.
Rooster tail there.
Tried to scoop, but without success.
Time for Hageman, 8.73. 8.73.
171 on the attempt at the stick.
On the line, every number 5 on your programs, the Bandits from Birmingham.
Probably a real nice tournament here at the state tournament. They ran a 644 in pump. One of the best shots of the year, but they came out swinging those last couple events, I'll tell you that. With a chance to get on the track, they took 2 seconds off their best time of the year in buckets and ran a 22.8, which was impressive, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, to do that when the money's on the line and hey, give it all you got, Nice season for these guys. A bunch of points scored.
Don't see that contingent of Patro guys today by the hydrant. A lot of times they've.
John's here.
Is he?
I
A lot of
think.
times, like on the
Yeah.
right across from the hydrant,
Yeah,
there's that
usually
Patro
a bunch of them.
contingency.
Maybe they're just not wearing the patchwork colors today. I always wonder why they're the convict stripes.
So Farmanville, what do they got today?
2?
1?
maybe? 1?
1 point. 1 point more than St. James does. Good to see Lenny's shirt on the track, though. Blames it on Billy Edsel. I don't think so. No way Billy's is fitting Joe. No way. All right, the Bandits.
Whose was that? That wasn't yours, was it?
It's like you're talking about beehose. You really got to line up a little tighter here because you're so far off in motor pump here when you get that cutout here.
Yeah, you're far off in all the races there.
Really,
Billy.
really deceiving.
It's further than you think.
Coasting in.
Oh!
Another miss at the hydrant.
Hey, nice target shot.
Nice hit on the flap.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to set up.
Time for Farmingville, 7.70. 770.
So
Line
Celtic
every
comes
number
up.
6 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Seven.
And that was a team record in Seahose, huh?
Yeah.
13:22.
Yeah. Thought they had something better, but they said no.
All right, the slow pokes.
This could be the fastest drill ever, major motorized, right?
There it is, the kiss of death.
Boom.
All these guys
Yeah.
himself.
Pump's gonna blow
The
up.
hydrant's about to blow.
You can run Seahose again.
Oh, something does. That's what Labor Day is all about. You're never going to see these guys get into Labor Day.
Ended on a high note.
Portland's good like that. Spaghetti dinner in November, February, guys. Spaghetti dinner, come on up.
You're going to skip it.
Oh, no, I'm going to spaghetti dinner. Bring my sausage.
That's fine. You got to get out of jail free card.
I'm glad they don't have cops in that town. I would still be there. I'd probably be at Ogdensburg at the maximum security.
That's where your picture's posted.
Most wanted in that county up there. Arundecoy County.
Hey, you made the top 10.
They got that shock stick. They're looking for me up there. They called out the dog catcher with that big loop thing. All right.
Oh, Lord.
The big hand goes up from Selden. Let's see if they get some water in the truck. No one's got water in the truck yet.
Yeah, rolling in.
Nice speed.
Yeah. Over 3.
No water in the truck there.
Yet another miss at the hydrant.
Yeah. You can hear the pumps cavitated.
Hold it up, gentlemen. You have overtime.
So that's 3 runs and 3 misses at the hydrant.
Yeah.
All right. Now, get into the meat of the order right now. Bay Shore, East Islip, West Sable, CI, Copay coming up
Number
next.
9 on your programs, the Redskins from Bayshore.
This is where you're going to see your numbers right here.
Kind of opposite of Beho's. Beho's was a great contest.
Well, it just started. They don't have any.
Yeah, but there was these guys. Even there was early times in Beho's. 8 threes were up there.
You had 10 8s or better in B-Hose out of
12 13.
teams. I mean, that's fantastic. That's what people getting it done.
Did you see those 2 guys in the stands?
Talking about
Yeah.
them.
I did a quick take. I thought it was you at first. I was
No,
like,
it wasn't me.
what the hell's he doing over there? What the hell is that about?
I thought we had a couple of plainsmen up there in the stands, enjoying the sights.
Been a lot of track cleanup the first 3 runs. A lot of track cleanup.
So Seaford wins the, old-fashioned title splits with Copeg. Do you know they have a guy named Bizarro?
Really?
Bizarro Superman.
So does
That's how they
Westbury.
got it.
Doesn't Westbury have a guy named Bizarro?
He just doesn't know.
I just thought it was a great name. My name is Pat Bizarro. He rips up his shirt. He's got the upside-down S on it. That's why he runs old-fashioned.
Right. That's funny.
It was perfect, like Bizarro World. We race, but with no trucks.
So Bayshore on the line now at 9 points.
Yeah, they need a
Looking
shot
to-
right here.
Looking to break the trend
do.
of misses at the hydrant. See what the Redskins can do.
They need a shot right here to get down the track.
Chris Etzel.
6:18 last week. 6:06 at the state at this track. So
I need them to
They can
drive
get
down
it
the
done.
track because I can't walk down there later.
get him the flower truck.
Mole bringing him in. Nice speed.
Real good speed.
Water.
Yeah, nice job.
Al Pugh put down.
Hey!
That could be the 5.
152 stick.
Wow.
This
That's
is
a
a
heavy
solid
shot.
5, guys.
Woohoo!
This is a big one.
No doubt.
Time for Bayshore. 5.76.
Nice.
5.76.
Yeah.
Nice shot by Bayshore. Great shot by LPU. Nice job on the hydrant. Nice job
Line
everywhere.
number 10 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Iceland.
Obviously, I took away all the bad stuff for them today.
I was going to say, what's
Solid since then.
3 races in a row that Paul hasn't run, and they're scoring all 3. What's up with that?
All the nerves are running Paul on the truck.
That's right.
They got rid of that. They vanquished the demons, and look at them go.
Look at them go.
It's a personal best for Al Pugh up top.
Oh, yeah.
What's your team record over there, Paulie?
I think that was it.
No, 70.
7.
Redskins get a nice hand,
was-
not
he
just from
was
their own
shooting-
fans.
he was
All
shooting
the
a
fans
little
give
right.
them a cheer.
Yeah,
It's fun to watch.
bunch of Redskins there.
Fun to watch.
Some happy guys.
Coach Coward jumping on with him,
Was that Edsel on the hydrant down there?
taking in some of
Nice
the
job.
adulation.
Good water in right there. Nice job by Al up top.
We talked about it earlier. How
It's
Chris and Chris coming over from St. James, really filling in a lot of utility spots, and helping complete that team.
Not a bad day.
I don't look at Hydrant as a utility spot, but
No, I just mean in general, utility man where they can be used in many different positions. I didn't mean it that way.
the guy climbs, runs nozzle, and runs Hydrant.
Yeah, he just run 3 different spots at pump. Chris Etzel has.
That's it.
All right, Guzzler's here. Motor pump. Not sure what they got for the bucket team today, but this is their last big shot, I think, to get in the board. 6:47 here a couple weeks ago. So you know they can get it done. And that was a little bit of miss on the target, too. Good water in.
Yeah, I'm going to go after that 576. That 6-0 range might be the number. Feel like there's a couple more 5s out
Oh,
here.
yeah, definitely. We got 2 or 3 more 5s out there.
That's what we said at the state, though.
Oh, we got it in the state.
So Guzzler's creeping in. Chuck is off. Water is through the truck. Oh!
I mean, he's literally left, right. Every place but.
What's the number past the flaps? The question.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
it's
didn't get
touching
anything.
base or-
He just lifted it too quick, Art. I think he
Yeah.
broke that stream up a little bit. Might have been a little to the side as well.
Time for East Islip. 9.78.
Looks like he was in the right spot.
9.78.
Like lined up, but then you're right. He
Line to be
started
number 11 on your programs.
playing
The
with it.
Flying Dutchman from West
Yeah,
Samuel.
Paul, you know from running it, so critical to be positioned left to right, perfect. And then you worry about lifting it at the right time and at
Yep.
the right
Oh,
right
boy.
speed. But you got to be good left to right when you go down, or you're in trouble.
Good,
True
good
that.
hook, hit on the hydrant. You gonna stick on that, Lenny? But yeah, definitely good water in. He pumped that thing hard too, man. That made some good noises. That was howling.
Oh.
All right, 10 points in the day for West Sable. 10 points to go. They can still get in that 20 range if they start right now.
Well, you want a team that can challenge the 576. It's going to be West Sable.
State record holder right here.
I mean, it's a solid shot, but as you said, record holder, you know it's in their wheelhouse.
West Sable surprisingly only with 10 points.
That was on
left.
the way home, Artie.
I know it was.
You know, that'll tell you what kind of good hosts of those people are. Look how much is still left in there. That's the only one I brought with me.
Trying to zoom in.
All right, West Sable on the line. Let's see what they can do. West Sable, you have to crack a 5 off this year.
Really?
623,
Surprising.
best shot of the season.
Wow. That I wouldn't have thought of. Frank bringing him in. They are off. Water is
Water's
through
up.
the truck. Joe Quenzer up top.
Oh, he
he
goes
got
sideways
And he got
with one arm.
One hand.
170 open. That could have been ugly. As Joey fell off to the side a little bit off the nozzle. Did not have all the way
Time
over.
for West Sable. 6.32. 6.32.
Nice
The
recovery.
best-
One arm. One arm. 632.
On the line to be number 12 on your programs, the Homos from Central
Nice
Iceland.
recovery. That could have gone bad real
Yeah.
fast.
At one point,
Good too, though.
at,
Oh my
at
gosh.
one point, he had no hands on the nozzle because he was trying to brace himself from going sideways.
And that just tells
And the
you.
nozzle was in a precarious position.
But the backup guys all did their job. They were on the hose in
Yeah.
the right positions. Nozzle man, yeah, he's holding it down a little bit. He's doing more pointing than he is holding. Guys behind him holding it down and keeping it secure.
All right, 632. That's good for second place right now. Wow. Something you don't see every day. One arm shot on the target
Yeah.
with this kind of water. You get Hempstead, you could probably do like even with your left hand.
True.
Standing up.
You can
no
hold it
arm.
with your feet.
Didn't
What's
Glenwood
my
do
no
that?
hands?
Didn't Glenwood do
No
that?
behind ya. Just hold it between your legs.
Wasn't it Baldwin the one year did the ran it out and stood up?
Yeah. They took a shot at it. I always wanted to give that a try. Really, really did. Oh, it's that time of year. We're batting 500 at this track here. Got to get in on this 50-50. All right, here's your
good money.
tournament leader. 18. Oh,
No, this is second
place.
place.
Second place, 18 points.
But
CI.
they need something. Yeah, I mean they're down 3.5,
Yeah, you
4.5.
can't let
With
North
2 to
Lindenhurst
go.
get ahead of you. All right, let's see what CI has in here. See if they keep this tournament in hand.
CI getting ready to roll in. Billy Miller driving him in.
Oh, nice job, man.
Up to Jacob Todd. Go. Waves
Left
at
to
it.
right, right to left actually.
Yeah, actually, right to left.
Oh, man.
152 open.
Yeah.
Started right,
Sure,
swept
same
it back left, and then finally caught the
Time
target,
for
and
Central
he came back
Iceland.
right again.
6.58. 6:58. On the line to be number 13 on your programs, Yellowbirds from Copenhagen.
Is this 50-50 or is this something else?
It's a basket of
Whatever.
cheer.
It's basket of cheer.
Basket of cheer.
Want to take a shot at this one too, Lenny? Yeah, so we'll do that.
Today.
6:58. Still in the money right now, third place. Copeg on the line? Nah. Come with the 50-50.
Copeland 4 points comes to the line.
All right. Billy McInerney, let's see what he can do over there on a hydrant. Last couple teams trying to get the water in the hose, just not any good results on the target side, that's for sure.
Yeah. True story. Handful of teams left, but I would say most of them could put up a good number.
Oh, yeah, that's a good-looking bunch of motor pump teams coming down there. 6:58 by CI. The way North Lindenhurst is running pump this year, they could win this again in motor pump.
Yeah, right. 576. Bayshore 632. West Sable 658. Central Iceland.
Almost a full half a second separating first and second right now.
More than that. Oh no, you're right.
You're right. Here we go. Water to the top.
Yeah. About a target hit. And he's got it.
Nice.
shot.
Nope, not
So
gonna
it's
beat
going to be a
Bayshore.
low to mid 6.
See if it gets that 32.
I think he's going to be outside the 32.
Time for Copenhagen. 6.52.
Nice.
6:52.
Doesn't help
Knocks down
Central
CI.
Iceland's
That's-
cause.
On the line to be number 19 on your programs, the Worlds from Iceland.
And overall, the way it's looking right now, North Lindy's taking over West Sable, right, for the overall county point championship.
It was 3.5.
And North Lindy's up by 12.5 right
Oh,
now.
yeah, so they're-
in the drill, so it's 9.5
Yeah.
with 2 to go.
Well, no, 1 to go. West Sable.
Well, if West Sable scores here, then it'll be 1 to go.
Yeah, but they're still.
They're in second, yeah.
They're in second.
So they can't beat it. They're down 9.5.
Yeah,
It's over.
Yeah.
So North Lindy not only state champs, but county point
I think
champs.
they're going to take over the county point champs. Yeah. Let me look at this.
What was it run for third and fourth? That's CI and Lindenhurst, right?
Yeah.
Lindy's got 6 today. CI's got 18.
So there's,
that,
I
that
think
plus
they-
12 is helping them.
Yeah, I'd say they're in front of them.
Motor Pump, North Lindy had 25 points coming into this. I guess it was wrapped up. Yeah, I mean, nothing even close.
Yeah, I was going to say that's got to be first by a mile.
No one even close. Lindenhurst with 9, CI 10, Bayshore 9. Yeah, so no one really close. North Lindy has this contest wrapped up and hasn't even run it yet. But overall, yeah, so it was 140, 136.5. So what's North Lindy at right now? How many points do they have?
22.5.
So they're at, North Lindy is at
They're up by
137.
12 and a half right now.
They're at 159.
Yeah.
And how many points does West Sable have?
10.
They're at 150.
It's over.
So it's 159.
Well, no, half a point difference. West Sable would have to stay in second. No, it's because they're only in second here.
Yeah, so that would get them
It's
to
over.
154.
They can get 9,
Yeah,
so they can tie.
yeah.
And North Lindy scores any points,
That's over.
makes them the county champion as well.
Yep.
When's the last time they were county point champs? It's
Been
been
a
a while.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Good season for them. All right, here come the Wolves. Let's see if they get off the schneid, get on the board. Wolves trying to avoid the skunk today. This could be
Yeah,
their
when's the
chance
last
at
time
it.
that happened?
Oh my gosh.
That's the other thing I was going to ask. See what they do here.
Last time let me on that bus in the morning.
Oh, we
But
blocked.
They were going for it.
Miss at the hydrant.
That was aggressive. You know, they're still going to be with no points going to buckets. I don't
When
even
it
think they're
rains,
running
it
buckets.
pours. Miss at the hydrant.
I don't think they're
Couldn't
running
find the
buckets.
flap. And they might not be running. You're right.
They don't
because
have
they're
Time for Islip.
Wow.
8.91. 8.91. On the line, number 20 on your programs, the Pistol Knockers from North
So
Leatherhurst.
the Wolf will be hungry on Labor Day weekend.
You running
Not
buckets?
finding any more.
First miss of the year on the hydrant for the Wolves right there. Oh
So-
my.
So how many points is
Wolves
Bayshore
have
have?
everything less than a 6 all year.
Bayshore's got, if they win this, they're going to go to 14.
Yes.
You were right. They were going for it. It was 146 on the open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, state champion on the line here.
Bayshore's
22
still
and a
not.
half.
They're not able to jump in there. Huh?
5-pointer here will put the tournament out of reach. They've been in this spot before 2 weeks ago. And this also would wrap up the county point championship too if they could win for a 5-pointer here.
Where do you find everything on these things?
No, because if Bayshore wins buckets,
Yeah.
they can pass Islip for 5th in county points. If they have to win this contest and win
Oh,
buckets,
they're not winning this. Oh, yeah, they are winning this.
if Bayshore wins this and wins buckets, they can pass Islip in county points for 5th place.
How do you find total points over the years?
That's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
That is.
Yeah.
They can get to 19 mathematically, and they're 18 and a half behind you. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Whole season comes down to a half a point. All right, here we go. North Leatherhurst
Yeah,
on the
I
line.
think so. 'Cause they're at
So while we're talking about county
Can you
points and
find
all these other
some sort of archive?
possibilities, North Lindy trying to wrap
go
up
to
this drill.
fdarchive.com, but that only gets you through
573
2012.
State drill, 573.
That only
and
gets you
then,
through 2012.
And
see
they're
if,
not. They haven't won.
Ducky's
North Lindy.
Walt Disney World hangover is over yet. All right, Vinny Bogart, let's see if he can shoot this target. Crushed it at the state tournament. As soon as he hit that target, the Boston nozzle spun around.
That's the most emotion I've ever seen him have. Vinny
Vinny?
just
Oh,
went
yeah.
crazy. It was great to
Look
see.
at Gollum with the ring when he had the trophy in his hand.
It was
like,
a long
precious.
time coming for a lot of those
Does he know
knockers.
hair and all that? All right, here he comes. Good speed. Look at that. Oh, nice job. Right in. Vinny's eye.
Target.
Little low.
It's going to be a high five.
Yeah, not going to
Not
get
enough
Bayshore.
for first. Nope.
Time for North Leatherhurst. 5.95. 5.95.
That's going to win him the drill. And county points.
On the line, be number 21 on your programs, the Extinguishers from Miller Place.
There you have it.
Huh?
State champs, county champs, tournament champs. That
He
was a
can be
big
champ.
shot right there for North Leatherhurst.
Yeah.
Is that like game, set, match right there, Bill?
Yeah, for a whole
it
bunch, right?
Look at this guy.
Little U.S.
Ice
Open
pack.
reference.
Ass is hurting, bleeding, and he's still contemplating how he's going to run.
North Lindy
Next
getting
year.
a deserved hand from the crowd. From all different towns.
Hey, plenty of stands here if you guys will get down to the track and come watch buckets.
We'll save you a seat.
We're at the War Memorial.
We're at the War Memorial. It's such a great movie.
So 2 to go here.
2 teams to
Hold
go.
up,
Miller Place.
I don't think it's in the 2000s.
I'm getting close to it. I don't think it is either, but I just want to double check.
All right, Miller Place ran their team record 672 here last year at the
Oh, here we go.
Labor
You can
Day
go down
Cup.
to the bottom and get total point champs.
Oh.
North Lindy,
All right,
98.
State statistician doing his job here.
1998.
You want the state statistician?
Go down to
aren't you?
archives at the bottom and get to those.
See the statistician?
Yeah. Why?
You think the state statistician would know what the points system was, wouldn't you?
You can't find it on the website.
Should be on the top of your head, man.
Yeah.
If I was
so-
state statistician,
I mean,
I'd
I
have
would
all that
think
stuff memorized.
unless 13, 14, 15, 16, which I doubt.
I would have my own notebook. If I
No,
was
no,
state
13
Miller
CI.
Place Extinguishers.
13 CI.
Yeah.
All right, Miller Place coming in.
So last time I think North Lindy wins county points,
Justin Lavin with
1998.
some water in the hose.
So that's what? Oh wait, 21 years?
Water's in. He's at the line. Here comes the water.
Hard. Nice shot.
Now-
180 stick. And that's going to be a high 6 for Miller Place.
6.
Not going to be enough to get him in the money. It's
Time for Miller
658.
Place.
He's fifth right now.
6.93. 693.
Nice shot for them. They'll be happy with that.
So
Best
it's
shot of the
Line of number
Lindenhurst coming to
22
the line.
on your programs. The Snails from Lindenhurst.
Snails coming to the line. Bayshore first. Second place, North Lindenhurst. Third place is 632, West Sable. Fourth place, 652, Copenhagen. 658, Central Iceland.
Another place having a nice day for themselves. The last 3 contests, their best shots of the year.
Yep.
Took a point in efficiency with a 955, 868 in B-holes, and that's 693. Nice day for those guys over there.
And breaking out
Yeah,
the
that goes a long way to get him through the off season as well. Keep him motivated.
Sure thing. New C truck down there, so their racing's up and running down there at Miller Place.
Looks like CI might be having some issues with their hose back there, boys.
Well, they're still sitting around with 1 point, so
See a lot of hobos there. I think that's Will.
Is that is that Kopek? Because Kopek's truck's still there, right?
It's McCarthy cranking on it. I think I saw.
really?
No, Ricky's back there.
Not Willie. No, I think
Really?
it's really.
Race
No.
behind the race. All right, the team on the track is the Snails.
See the officials.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is CI's hose.
Yeah. Sporting some Raider jerseys.
Maybe
Again.
they borrowed it
Snails
from
still
Ice.
chasing a 5 for the season. They ran a 5.87 here earlier this year, only to have the hose be too tight.
And they had no
Couldn't
other
get the finish.
5s this year?
No, 6:04 last week at Point Pleasant. Just,
All right.
just a hair off that.
6:58 is the time currently, but that's with CI, and at any moment they might not have a time.
Sixes the rest of the season. All right, Chachi Christian Brody hitting the hydrant here. Cazzetto, the Kaz shooting the target. Let's see what we got. Fast truck coming in. Kenley throws down the stick. Kaz is on the line. Oh, there you go. I think they got their 5.
158 open. This is a solid 5. This is going to challenge for first, guys.
They got their 5 they needed. Nice job
What
by
Bayshore
Cazzetto.
run?
Nailed it.
76?
Time for Lindenhurst. 5.80.
Pretty close.
580.
Chris Perry's up here shaking his head like they're not even
Not even
close.
close. 400.
400s, yeah, you know.
All right,
even
so
blink
that's
your
going
eye
to give
that
them
fast.
second. Bayshore's going to win that contest. They're going to go to 14. Snails are going to get 4. They're going to go to 10. North Lindy's won this drill, county points, after being state champions, 25 and a half. They're going. North Lindy's going for a 30-point day.
Yeah, ew.
5, 4, 3, 2 is going to be West Sable. They're going to go to 12, and doesn't matter what happens to CI because they're out of the mix. 6. I wonder if they could just take their hose and walk off now. CI's under the gun, but they're out of the points now. Could they just say, "Give me my hose, I'm out of here"?
Well, they shouldn't get tested anymore. Why,
5,
What do you got for 5th there, Paul?
52 Kopek.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Knocks them out.
Adam just tried to send a link over, but
Hold the equipment.
not open.
They're
That
out
link's
there.
not opening.
Oh, they got to be tested.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
Whoever
we still
goes
got
fastest.
Yeah.
They had a tough time last time.
All right, guys, I'm going to limp on out of here
Guys, it's
because
just
I can't
camera
get out of the way
8,
during
4
buckets if I need to. If they put the barrel in the back right corner, I'm in trouble.
Paul, you need to find some of the frogs so they can rub it for you.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, reach around and rub it.
I need more
Holy
than that.
So here we go. 18 was the Dutch, 17 the Dutch, 16 the Dutch, 15 CI, 14 CI, 13 CI, 12.
All right, guys.
Yeah, so it's 1998. You're right.
Feel better, Paulie. I gotta tell you, man, Paulie Suskin giving it all. Hey, if you guys gotta get the Ruts for rerun on this, take a look at Seahose and Bayshore's run. Paulie giving everything he has for the sport.
So again, county points. County points is going to be North Londoners' first time since 1998. Trying to add on to that, trying to get to a 30-point day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a little math here again. Just give me a moment.
What we got for 3rd and 4th? North Lindy, West Sable.
So West Sable's going to have second place locked up for county points.
Bayshore now has a shot at 5th place.
Hold just.
Guys, it's just camera 8 for buckets.
What's that?
We got to move cameras, Fred?
Yeah, I think so.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to remind you, there are still souvenir mugs, souvenir T-shirts available over by the refreshment stand there in that area. Make sure before you go, you do get them. So remember this year, we will be having the drawing for the wheelbarrow chair following this contest.
Actually, Bayshore is going to be short. They're not going to be able to get to. No, if Bayshore wins buckets and Islip does not score, Bayshore beats Islip by a half a point for 5th place in county points.
Move the equipment. We're going to hold the results. The winning number for the wheelbarrow chair is numbers 89, 0089, Michelle. We don't have a last name. 0089 is your winning ticket. We do have your telephone number, so if you're not here, we will let you know. Thanks, everybody, for their support. Don't forget, souvenir mugs and T-shirts are still available. Still some food over there in the refreshment stand.
Oh my gosh, where's this all occurring? Sounds like they're having an extravaganza after this tournament with beans
Humana.
chicken and all sorts of good stuff. Maybe you're going to miss that party, Artie. Looking forward to this.
So I just got a text message
From our boss?
from PETA, pain in the ass Darryl.
Oh, yeah, that Peter.
Tell Billy to pay for the Wolves box.
Yeah,
He'll pay you back
Oh,
Monday.
no, I got it.
He said
I'll pay for the Wolves box.
he's got it.
You don't have to worry about it. We'll call that makeup for driving up there last week.
And then, what's up, Mikey J? Mikey J making an appearance. And then Darryl also said he won 2 golf tournaments at putt-putt, so we should be happy for him.
Down?
He putt-putt golf. He got
Oh,
58 at putt-putt.
Apparently, Darryl is quite the putt-putt champion.
Yeah.
He also won the putt-putt champion of the guard. This has just got worse. Glen Cove Country Club. He won the green jacket up there.
Oh.
So congratulations to him. It's like Shooter McGavin from the old Happy Gilmore movie.
They make extra small jackets over there?
Oh yeah, just like his little extra small golf bag that he had at the Burn Center out the other day. Good shout out to my brother Bernie there. All the hard work he's done for the last 20 years doing that Burn Center out. They've raised over raised millions of dollars for the Burn Center outing. So great job by Bernie and all these guys over there in the Burn Center outing. I think he's hanging it up after this year, but. You haven't been there before, always a good time, and if he does it next year, get out there and do it.
He said he might do it one more year because it'll be the 30th anniversary.
There you
Phil.
go.
So he may go one more year, but he does do a great job.
How does Lenny know more than you do about his name? Okay, he gets
Lenny
invited.
invited,
He gets invited.
And I won the big prize.
I got to wait for the hey, 3 guys canceled out. We need a body. Hey, Melvin, we need you. I was out there doing the triple Lindy.
Hey, Melvin,
They lead the black sheep of the family at home.
Oh, the black sheep. Oh, yeah. I got blacker and blacker as this season went on. I'm like, who's the kid today?
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Billy, we're tangled up. Let me untangle this.
Who's tangled up? How do we all of a sudden just get real scratchy?
Yeah, no, before it was windshield wipers, now it's...
Now it's like sleet on the windshield. Michael Passero. I got the whole
Passero, you got it right.
I got the whole.
Good job.
Met the family this weekend. They were having a barbecue on Friday night. What a nice little town. I mean, you go around like from block to block, and on each block is either a piston knocker or a Seacliff or a Seabreeze person having a barbecue. What a nice weekend up there.
A piston knocker or a pea picker?
Pea picker, piston, same thing.
You got state
One's a
champitis.
champ, one's not.
Yeah, pretty close.
One's a Western champ, one's a state champ. What's the difference?
A ring.
They make rings in Western. They don't go in your fingers, though.
Whoa. Lean back.
Guess why you're going back to the spaghetti dinner?
Yeah. I told you what I'm bringing. All right. Chris Perry gives it the okay.
Results of the motor pump contest.
Pump's good.
First place, 4 points. Number 9, Bayshore. Second place, 4 points. Number 22, Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points. Number 20, North Lindenhurst. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 11, West Sable. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 13, Copaig. Total points with 1 contest to go. Hagerman, 2. Farmingville, 1. Selden, 2. Bayshore, 14. East Islip, 14 and 1 half. West Sable, 12. Central Islip, 18. Copaig, 5. North Lindenhurst, 25 and 1 half. Philip Place, 1. And Lindenhurst, 10.
So, as we go to buckets here, guys.
There's some not nice comments going on about our co-worker, Paulie Puskine.
Yeah?
I mean, Suskine.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on out there in this world.
Oh, that was good, Bill.
No, that was Daryl. I'll give credit where that
Oh,
was due.
okay.
Yeah, I give Paulie all the credit in the world. But hey, I got to tell you, last week upstate Point Pleasant, just one more last thing. I got to watch Oyster Bay dig with 2 guys who totaled like 130 years in age. It was Daryl and Joe Boy.
Right.
And they weighed about 40 pounds together. Nice job doing the dig up there, though. If Stevie would have finished the climb, they'd have been all right. All right.
So just give you that total points again. 25 and a half, North Lindy locked it up. Second place, CI 18. Third place is East Islip 14 and a half. Fourth place now, Bayshore at 14. Fifth place, West Sable with 12. And then Lindenhurst can get the fifth. They have 10. So there are 6 teams trying to fight for those 5 spots. Obviously, North Lindy locked it up. But second place mathematically available.
Mathematically?
Again, next contest we run is the buckets contest. State record is 19.68, and it's held by Central Islip.
North Lindy has locked up
Central teams. The handle on the gate goes towards the tub.
North Lindy has locked up county points. West Sable's locked up second. Third place, Central Islip has leapfrogged Lindenhurst. They have locked up third place.
Attention all teams. At the completion of your run, bring all of your buckets.
Come on, Artie. How many times you've done this? You know it was coming.
Yeah, of course. And he catches them every time, too.
Yep.
Checking buckets.
Especially in the middle of saying something very important. Yeah, of course they're checking.
If they say they're not checking buckets, watch which team runs in switches.
That's like we say the drug trucks there at work in the morning.
Okay, first team on the line to be number 1 on your program to host for today's tournament, the Gamblers from Hagerman.
So again, North Lindy locks up first. West Sable locks up second. CI leapfrogged Lindenhurst they were down a point. They've now leapfrogged them and locked up third. Lindenhurst is locked up fourth. There still is an open door for fifth for Bayshore to leapfrog Islip. Here we go with buckets.
And we believe Islip's not running.
All right. Hageman's in on a line.
Yeah. Looking for a set. First one is coming up the ladder. Lenny, what do you got?
9-8-0.
There you go. And then we had a drop.
Doing a nice job getting all the water in. We got a miss.
He's throwing the buckets, and the buckets going down are hitting the guys pumping on the ladder. Still running out of buckets here.
He was pounding those last few in there, trying to get that water swirling.
Time for Hagerman, 27.43, 27.43.
That's going to do it for Hagerman's season right there.
Yeah.
Well, no,
They know they're Tanner
Tanner Brown, so we'll
Brown,
see you next
Brookhaven.
That's next
corner.
week, right?
Yeah.
Next Saturday, 12 o'clock. Ridge Track.
And just to point out, too, the last time the Knockers won county points, 1998. You know what else they did that year?
Won the state title.
Yes, they did.
The last time they won the state title. Right?
Yep.
Goes hand in hand.
There you go.
Lenny, you're getting your shoes wet.
You know, I take a lot of pride in these colors, boys. They're not even trying to help me.
Yeah, you got a lot of brown and
You
yellow
ever see
underpants.
you ever see a cat in the water? It doesn't work well. Easy. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. You almost didn't get suspended. Don't do it.
All right.
On the line to be number 5 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
Like my cat's wet. Sopping wet.
Watch out, they don't scratch back.
Oh, gosh.
The Bandits on the line.
Yes, they are.
No claws, no claws, right? Wherever it is. All right.
Here they go.
Big shot last week from Farmingville.
Yeah.
22-78. Let's see if they can beat that.
Nice set.
Good
First
looking
one
set.
coming up. What do you got?
9-3-0.
Good looking one here.
Oh, Dom double clutched one.
Oh.
Up.
Oh, so close with that run.
Time for Farmingville. 25.28. 25-28.
Tell you, he double clutched one.
On
And
the
then,
line to be number 6 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Selden.
and there was a light bucket in there as well. There was one that had to be half to 3/4, which
Yeah, I saw
obviously throws off stuff. And then they had a kind of like a double clutch with Dom down there. Again, they ran that 22 a couple of weeks ago. There's a lot of potential with that contest with them.
Sure thing. They were all over the board.
Their bucket carriers need to get a little cleaner on the pass to the pusher.
That's where it starts.
And
Sounds silly, but it
hey,
really...
We actually learned that from you guys, Len, way back when. But there were a couple of guys were running past and just trying to hand off. You have to come in and give that to the same spot every time to that guy so he can go just basically straight up and down.
We used to call it forming a choo-choo train. And you got behind the guy in front of you, and you just little baby steps, and you just stay right there.
Here comes Selden. And the big key is, too, the guy in front of you should not have a wet back.
No.
Because if he's got a wet back, that means he's dumping water on
They
him.
lost
Right.
water.
So here comes Selden. They're still making their way to the set.
That was
And
interesting. Top man came off to the right.
first one in the barrel.
1495.
Again, he's dropping them kind of close. Now he's spinning out. Again, they're hitting the guys.
Wind's kind of blowing in here,
The wind
too.
is, I was just about to say, the wind is blowing in at us. But, you know, I always, when I dumped, kind of wanted to put them out more towards that yellow line. Make the guys, as the guys run out, they can run out to get the bucket and circle back through.
Time for Selden. 32.26. 32-26.
Selden still has those old-fashioned T-shirts for sale. They've been trying to push those. Maybe Copeg wants to outfit the rest of their department, or perhaps...
On the line to be
tied
number
with
9 on your
Steve-
programs, the Redskins from Bayshore.
Hagerman has some state swag still left over. You guys want to get some of that as well.
You know, when we dumped in buckets, we always tried to throw the bucket to the same spot because the guys that would be the first ones to pick up those buckets, we wanted them to know like where to go so they can get back to the tub quickly. And we would always communicate after the run, hey, was it in the right spot? Are we hitting the spot? You know,
Always.
and just so they know, you're going to throw the buckets. Try to aim it to that spot so they know. Bang, they're going there. Pick it up. They don't have to look up. Don't look up. Pick it up. Get to the tub.
Yeah,
Get back.
But again, a good wind will factor
keep
in.
pushing in. So Bayshore on the line.
Big show right here for Bayshore as far as the season goes.
Yep.
And the tournament as well.
Yeah, and listen, they've had a nice bounce back.
14 points here after Foley Falls.
Is
Not a bad day.
that a waterfall or is that a?
This bucket line with a lot of personality. Silver top, snow hat, bandana, gray hat, black hat, skins hat.
Frankie is on. Anthony makes the pick. First one is
Oh,
coming
nice
up.
looking run.
9:30. Good pace.
Good pace. Couple of light buckets. Not completely full.
Hold up.
I got 21 flat on 12.
Yeah, beginning at 12. It's going to be a nice shot, boys. Yeah.
I had it on the beginning of
Time for Bayshore. 2-1.35. 21-35.
So here's the thing with that.
So Islip's going to have to root for West Sable.
On the line to be number 10 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Islip, Penn Sable.
So they need 5 to, like we said, to try to leapfrog Islip for the county point-wise. I thought a couple of those buckets with Bayshore were below the black rim,
Right.
coming up, which
I would have done it in 11, maybe.
maybe. Now, that being said, the best bucket team of the year by far, it's not even close as West Sable still run. I thought if Bayshore ran like a 21-1, 21-0, then they could say, okay, we might have a shot here. That 21-3
That's well within their range.
is the drop in the bucket.
It's well within their range.
It's dropping the bucket for West Sable if it's a clean shot.
Right. I mean, here you look at West Sable's times on the year. The lowest time of the year is at 21:39.
So 14 and a half. Now here's another one too. 14.
Look at the season here.
But 14 and a half points for East Islip trying to get down the track right
Yeah.
now. Bayshore's going to most likely leapfrog them.
West Sable's looking to get 5, give them 17, so
Correct.
they're going to do something.
Yep. Squirrel makes the approach. He is on.
So East Islip
Nice
looking
pick. See what the first one gets in.
10:05.
Little spillage now between the bottom man and Scharf in the middle.
Steady pace, but not quick.
Scharf dropped one. I don't like where Scharf's grabbing the buckets. I really like to.
Ooh, that backhand.
Yeah.
They don't have as much strength that way.
Hold up.
Man, I would. Oof.
We would do the half turn. He doesn't want to turn them.
Most people don't turn anymore, Len. Very
Time
good.
for East Islip. 29.12. 29-12.
So I was a dying breed?
Yeah.
On the line
No,
to
we
be
got
number
rid of
11 on your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
So we turned when I started on the ladder, but by the probably late 90s, when I was still on the ladder and Todd was up top, we got rid of the turn. We went straight up the ladder.
Yeah.
The only turn we did was on the bottom coming.
Quarter turn.
First guy, right.
Quarter turn, mold, straight up the ladder. Inside, inside, inside,
Inside,
outside.
I did a full half.
Yeah, you guys did. And again, Northland, you watch them run. They still do it that way.
Right. And by doing the full half, you could scoop it from underneath.
Right.
So you have to grab it from the top then, you're saying?
Just straight, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have a little more strength if you're scooping it, and your hand's getting under it. But, I mean, if you're good, you're good. But if you can grab it from the top.
Yeah, there was a lot of, always talk about, if the water's swirling, it's not going to spill out kind of
True.
thing. There's a lot of talk to those different methods. But I think if you watch, you've seen a lot of teams get away from the complete, turn, spin.
Yeah, the middle guy with the half turn.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what West Sable's got in the tank here.
Yeah.
For the
21-35.
season, right?
Yeah, 21-35. The number to beat. They're on. Ryan makes the pick. First one coming up. Little double clutch. There we go.
9-11.
Yeah. So the pace is gone. Yeah, I mean, very smooth. Just unbelievable. Oh, a drop. A drop. Joe Quenza in the middle.
Hold up.
Drop of the 9th bucket.
Time for West Sable. 22.52. 22-52.
So
On the line to be number 12 on your programs, the Hellos from Central Islip.
Wow.
So Hobos have 18, correct?
18 points.
So now let's do some math here. So Bayshore holding first, trying to get to 19, trying to leapfrog CI for the drill. But they're
22-52 gives West Sable 16 right now. 18 CI.
Yeah.
Couple points gets them second place.
Yeah. So but running without Ryan Murphy here on the bottom of the ladder, going to Ricky McCarthy, who has a ton of experience running heavy numbers. But Ryan Murphy had to leave early, so Ricky McCarthy now on the bottom of the ladder.
All right. Third place 25 right now. So
Yeah, I mean, and listen, there's only 3 or 4 teams running
now
the
looking at a lot more teams out there. So
Snails, Knockers, looks like Miller Place, Kopek.
and so here, just a smooth run. Get something under 24, you're okay.
Here they go. Jake makes the approach. Oh, and he crashes. Now a total logjam. He definitely, second step as he was going, he took a shin. Now Ricky just getting set. First one in the barrel.
13 and a half.
Nice catch there.
Rough run there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Len, you know buckets on the ladder. Once that one guy goes, especially the first guy.
Yeah.
I just now you're trying to get your steps.
Time for Central Islip. 2:08.92. 28.92.
Find your step, then find your rhythm,
Right.
and then your head's
On the
all
line
over
to
the
be number
place.
13 on your programs. Yellow Birds from Copenhagen.
You know,
What's that? That's nice.
the awnings.
Oh, this.
Yeah, yeah. The awnings coming
No, I'm
out.
saying the camera.
I did that.
Nice.
Yeah. We were 3, 5.5, 8. I don't know what you know. 3.
Oh, the spacing?
Yeah, we were 3, 5.5, 8.
I think we were 2.5, 6, 8.
And then but again, once that guy
It was 3.
messes it up and you're trying to get on the ladder, and now you're trying. Am I on the right step? I got to count. You know what I'm saying?
It ruins everything.
Must have been 3.5, 6, 8. Yeah. Yeah, because Phil took the half.
All right, Kopeg on.
So Kopeg making the approach. Chris is on. First one's a little light. Want that one full.
Very light. 11-14. Seems like they're all a little light, Art.
Yeah, I mean there's some full ones. They're losing some water on the ladder in the middle, but
Some off
now
the back
some
here on the dump.
now some light ones coming in.
Hold up.
Nice looking shirts by the Yellow Birds here, honoring their people. Got a Navy here. We got National Guard.
Time for Copenhagen. 27.35. 27.35.
Capuzzo out there with the Navy. Good shout out to him. I'm sure he's watching right now. We had him on the Arch earlier this year. Artie?
Yes, and I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. What do we got for a top 5? 21-35, the 22 West
On the line to be
Sable.
number 20 on the program.
I didn't get that number.
The Pistonakers from North Lindenhurst.
So 21 Bayshore, 22 West Sable. Then we go to that 25-28 from Farmingville.
And a 27,
27
Hagerman,
28 here.
and
So,
CI 28.
you know, and again, North Linney, they could, push Bayshore back. If they can beat that 21-3, that helps Islip in the county point.
That's a heck of a run for North Linney, 21-3.
And North Linney's trying to get to 30 points. They're at 25.5.
Oh, that's a big number.
Let it go.
So here they come, making the approach.
I've been calling for it all year. Just uncork one.
Nuz is on. Vinny is on. Makes a pick. First one comes up nice.
970. Little quicker pace than normal.
North Linney's, again, doing that spin. Chris Connell doing that twist in the middle.
Hold up.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to get him.
High 21s?
I think so. It's hard for me to see
Time
the
for
light.
North Lindenhurst. 21.68. 21.68.
So
That's
most
be
likely
second.
will get him to 29.5 unless Lindenhurst can beat that. High of the year, I think, was
On the line
Islip
to be
here
number
at that,
21 on your programs.
Did
The
they go
Extinguishers
31?
from Miller Place.
Sorry.
Let this rip.
Yeah, so Islip went 31 here at the Gonnelly invite early on.
They had 28, I think, is what North Linney had, right? Without a shot to win.
And the thing, too, you got to give North Linney credit, too, today showing up. Obviously, you're coming off of that state tournament high, right? But down 3.5 county points, and to come out and
Come out swinging.
yeah,
All day long.
Yeah, but you just got to feel good about yourself. You won the
Yeah.
state. That's the pressure, really. I mean, the counting points is nice, but just go
No,
do your
it's-
thing and
it's a little extra icing on the cake, but just to run freely and you have that hangover a little bit.
yeah, and West Sable didn't have their best day, obviously,
Nope.
so they didn't really
Well,
put
think
too
about
much
this.
pressure on them.
They missed three-man ladder. They come out with 4 first places, one of those being a tie. A third place, and they're sitting on second right now. That's some answer.
Here comes Miller Place making the approach. Dumper got some sunglasses on.
Looking good. I like
Working
them
it.
sunglasses. Look at my foot-
10:33.
All right, nice looking run here for Miller Place. See if they can finish it up.
That's a good pace, Bill.
Yeah. Best of the year, 25-35. They're taking a shot at it. Right there. That's Pretty close.
They're there. Yeah, they beat probably by a second.
Nice job, Miller Place. 24-39 last year, the best shot I saw from him.
Time for Miller Place. 2-3.
Nice.
6-1.
Nice.
23-61.
How about them extinguishers?
This is the team we've been looking for.
You give them a sea truck and they start
On the
feeling
line to
it.
be number 22 on the programs. The sales from Lindenhurst.
Extinguishers making some noise.
Yeah, very nicely done right
That's
there.
what, fourth place?
Ryan Melcher really throwing those things up here. Nice job dumping up top. Good looking run. Nice set by the Miller Place. Extinguishing that bucket.
So the Copeg, well, I can't see that time. Did you see that one, son?
23-61. So you got first place is Bayshore. Second place, North Lindy. Third place,
West Sable.
West Sable. Fourth place, Miller Place.
Don't count your points till
No.
the slugs are done.
That's it. They're
Good
going to make their
place
approach
right
right now.
Little slip off the
Coming
line.
with
Yeah,
Fifth.
so that Kevin, little slip on the
Here come
line.
the snails.
Wasn't terrible.
Brendan makes his pick. Nice one coming up the ladder.
877.
21-73
Best
last week.
dump of the day.
Good pace.
Real good pace.
I think they're going to need 12, though.
Up.
And a
If
12.
it went on 12, again, I
It
can't
was
see
a
the
little
light, folks.
lag.
I got 2084, but I haven't been that close because I can't see the light.
Time for
I
Lindenhurst.
think they got him.
2-1.31.
4/100ths of a second. They knocked
Wow.
out Bayshore to second.
And it was
Bayshore, and now Bayshore is going to go to 67.5 county points.
1.5 point.
Or they have a half a point, Bayshore, right?
Bayshore has
14.5 or 14?
14 and a half. 14. They got to finish with 19 on the day.
No, they're going to finish with
They need
18.
18.
18 on the day.
Yeah. Oh, what a run by.
Your attention, please. If you're planning to go home today in your car, you can't go right now because you've lost your fob for your car. We have it up here on the thing. Tell us what kind of a car it is, and you can have it.
All right, Billy, you want to guess and see if you can win a car? I'll guess it's a Nissan. Did I win?
So just to end it, Bayshore's
Move the equipment.
going to lose by half
Results
a point.
of the buckets
in the
contest.
top 5.
First place, 5 points. Number 22, Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points. Number 9, Bayshore. Third place, 3 points. Number 20, North Lindenhurst. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 11, West Sable. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 21, Miller Place.
Look at this. So, Lindenhurst slides in. Our first place is going to be your North Lindenhurst Pistonakis.
For sure.
Tie for second between Bayshore and CI, 18 points each. Fourth place, 15 points, Lindenhurst. And hanging on with 14 and a half, East Islip comes down the track.
And West Sable ended with 14.
And West Sable ends up with 14. Oh, no,
Wow.
I'm sorry. Oh, no, 14. Yeah.
Wow.
How about that?
Good tournament today, guys.
Awesome tournament.
Really good. Some twists and turns.
Yeah. Good tournament.
Some
That's what
teams
I may be wrong. Let's see if the official
You know, just
screw things up.
just going back to last week, the Islip Town tournament, the 2 teams that tied for first didn't even place today.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
And, you know, Islip Town teams, you know, we're not talking a different township. Talking what's usually the powerhouse township.
Good season out there, I got to tell you.
Yeah, it's looking like 28.5, 18, 14.5. I'm sorry, 15 guzzlers, 14.5. Guzzlers, 14 for the Dutch.
Nice
30 points for the day.
Let's get it officially.
In fifth place, with 14 and 1/2 points, East Islip.
Wow, they're gonna get
Guzzlers.
there. That's someday. Good job.
In fourth place, with 15 points, the Lindenhurst Snails.
Nice job by them as well. Good season.
Second and third place are tied, each with 18 points. They'll flip for the trophies. Number 9, Bayshore. And number 12, Central Islip. And in first place, with 28 and 1/2 points, and the winners of the 2019 Hagerman Labor Day Drill, the North of the West Pistol Knockers.
What a cap to the season.
Thank you, everybody. Have an enjoyable weekend. Enjoy your holiday.
Fantastic year for the Rockers.
See you next Saturday out at Ridge for the joint Babylon Town, Brookhaven Town drills.
What about Labor Day, guy? Doesn't even know it's Labor Day. Yeah, that's the respect we get out here in Suffolk land. North Lyndhurst, they went to as many drills as anybody. They worked hard all year, and hard work pays off. They win the title. They win the state. Had a great county drill. Awesome drill for them.
Yep. Culmination of great year in Suffolk. We still have the one drill with the town of Babylon.
Yeah. As far as the regular season goes, I tell you, Lyndhurst stepped up a lot this year. CI showed me a lot. They really came to the table after a little slow start. They put some nice numbers on the board, and still a couple teams took a step back, and other teams they moved up there. I mean, Bayshore came out at the end. I mean, Bayshore Islip I thought would have been a little higher on the total poll going into the season, and not this season I wanted out of those two teams, but hey, the other teams they fought for it and they got it and they made it way forward.
Big injuries on both of those teams that you just named, though, Bill. So I mean that always comes into play like any sport.
But these other teams that came in, they didn't just no excuse me points there. I mean, those other teams knocked down the door, threw a big here it is, Lyndhurst, 21-31 to save Islip's big and keep them in fifth place.
Yeah.
So they're happy with those guys, but
crazy, half a point that separates.
So it was the first start of the year, and every time the number got bigger for Lyndhurst and the pressure got tougher, they ran a better bucket shot.
Well, that's it, and we look toward now because it's really the end of the year here in Suffolk. You look at the teams that ran today, and to look for what they can look forward to next year. The teams that stick their neck up there again is Lindenhurst, is Miller Place right there had a nice day. Central Islip, very young team, has been placing. So those are the teams on the go right now, or on the come, as you want to call it. They're coming up.
Yeah.
And the powerhouses are still there. You still got to dethrone them, but they're on the way. That's a horse racing term. Come on. Anyway.
Come on now.
Billy.
On that note.
Chris isn't going to let you play Monday.
Listen, we're going to be here Monday at the at Hempstead Track. What time is it starting?
10 o'clock, I believe
10
that is.
10 hosted by West Hempstead.
West Hempstead host. It's going to be a great day.
But they're going to park you in the cemetery when you get there. So your trucks and trailers are going in the cemetery.
Yeah, cemetery. That's area number 30, area 51. That's where Hempstead's going to put you. But, Paulie, thank you very much. Chris, a lot of trouble early. Thanks for getting us straightened out with that before you had to go. And Fred, as always.
Fred doing his thing.
Hey, people, take a look at C-Hose. Take a good look. That's your brain. That's your brain on drugs. It was that kind of a thing right there. That's Brad screwing with it, as they say in Pulp Fiction. All right. So, Artie, Lenny.
Hey, awesome season,
That's
guys.
it from Hagerman.
All right.
Everybody get home safe.
County, everybody, stay classy, New York.
Yep.